Done.
Hit the button.
I hit the button. I hit the button. Introduce yourself, Brody.
Hi, I'm Brody. Nice to meet you.
Good. Good start. Oh,
I'm Australian and I solve Sudokus on the Sudoku streams.
that's true. You're doing better than me because you know actual Sudoku. I don't. I'm blind. I like thinking up all the cool tricks, and then um, I miss the obvious stuff. Like you can't have two lines in the same row. Ah,
Yes.
all that nonsense. So together, we're pretty good. Um,
Yes.
but it usually means that you end up beating me because I find all the tricky stuff, and then you go on ahead after I show you the tricky
Yes.
stuff, and it's like, haha, look what I did.
I'm a bastard, I know.
Mm. God. But it's okay because this time we're not racing because we're gonna start off with my own one that I made.
Yep, I agree.
Ah, so well, we'll wait for people to pop in. Oh my god, we've got people in already. Okay, cool. Right. I know Cellulose is here. I need Cellulose to update the call command before we continue, or else how will people know? And also, this is just my way of delaying for people to come in time. Ugh. Wow. Wibble. Thanks, Wibble. That wasn't your job, but whatever. Right, Prodio, my
Yes.
friend. I reckon we can go now that Wibble rudely interrupted.
If you would like to, I
Um,
am ready.
not Prodio. Only one with Okay, okay,
I
thank you.
like that. I respect that. Thank you.
I'm gonna make her hurry up. Right, okay. So, first puzzle we're doing, my own one. Look, that's me.
Woo!
I'm showing people how to solve this because people struggled with this one. Apparently, it's one of my harder ones. I kind of agree. Including Brody. Brody struggled the first time. He had to do
Yes.
2 attempts. Um, so much so that I thought that I made this puzzle incorrectly and that there were
Ugh.
actually no solutions, and it scared me. So I had to go back to the drawing board and try to figure out where I went wrong, to only realize I didn't go wrong. Right, rules. What have we got? Um, as you can tell, there's two rules. One of these is a lot less complicated than the other by the length of the description. So we've got our bog standard normal Sudoku rules. Everyone knows that nonsense. We've got arrows. So whatever digits in here, this circle, these two will sum to, for example. So if that was a 5, this could be, say, 4 and 1, because 4 and 1 sum to 5. With this one here, just because it might be a bit unclear to people, uh, this circle sums to these two, and also this circle sums to these two. It's not these 4 sum to this one, because that's actually impossible. But you know, it could maybe not be. But it's good to disambiguate. And then the more complicated one, these numbers outside the grid. This is probably where Brodio went wrong. These are called skyscraper clues.
I think it might be.
Probably because they're a lot more complicated and a lot less common than arrows. Cell's here. She's packing though. What are you packing? What are you packing for?
Hello.
We need a call command update. Please. Luggage. I'm also packing. Man, I'm packing a good Sudoku. Right. So, this is complicated. So, imagine that you are standing at this 4, and you look down the column, and there's a bunch of towers, each represented by and the height of the tower is represented by the number in the cell. So, for example, if that was a 5, it has height 5. So, The clue outside here represents how many towers you're able to see. Thank God you were here. The cool comment. It was all messed up. Someone said it's like it wasn't Brody. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. You're a hero. So,
Yeah,
this cloud here
that would
tells
have
you
been lying.
how many towers you can see, and you can only see a tower behind another tower if it's bigger. And that, I hope that makes sense. So let's start with the 5 here, just for example. And let's say this was a 7. Then if you were to stand here, you see this 5, then 7's bigger than 5, so you can see the 5 and the 7. But if this was instead of 3, then you can see the 5, but you can't see the 3 because 3 is smaller than 5. And then you would sort of just go along like that, 2, 1, 8, and then 9, and then what we missed off, 4 and 6. This is completely wrong for multiple reasons, but ignore the arrows. Um, ooh, 7-month sub. Thanks, Alex. Cheers. So, this works because you see the 5, then you don't see the 3, then you see the 7 because 7's bigger than 5, then you don't see the 2 or the 1 because they're smaller than 7, then you see the 8 because 8's bigger than 7, you see the 9, and then you don't see anything past the 9 because 9's the biggest number that you can put down, and that's important when we start. Does that make sense? Because that's a confusing one. If people don't get it, I'll explain it again. Or Brody can explain it.
I think they get it,
You,
surely.
surely. I thought that was a pretty good explanation. You know, if Wibble gets it, I'm going to continue. Come on, Wibble. You're going to look. That's fine. Skyscrapers? Yeah, you understand that? Oh, right. Okay.
Good. Good.
Brody, take it from here. You can do this first bit.
Alright,
Where do we start?
first bit. So, as with, in my opinion, any arrow Sudoku, you start with the arrow that's got 3 in the same box, and you know
Yeah.
that it has to add up to at least the number 6.
Yes.
So that arrow has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9.
Correct. Beautiful. You can do that over here as well, actually, for similar reasons. This has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9 because the minimum that these two can be is 1 and 2 together because they see each other. And then the same here, the minimum is 1 and 2, so that's 3 plus 3, which is 6. So this also has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9. Cool. What's
They
your
can be technically 1, 2, 3.
what? What? Sorry. What? This arrow here?
Oh, can I not? Oh, no, they can be 4s right now, too. They can be a 4.
Yeah, I'm saying minimum.
There is another. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm saying minimum is 1, 2 here, 1, 2
I'm
here.
now following along
You
what
get
you
it?
were saying. Yes.
Okay. Right. Now where to, Brody?
In my opinion.
In your opinion, you got what I got initially. Like you started in the right
Yes.
place with the
Now I think
skyscrapers.
at this point, the
Yeah,
other thing you can do with the arrows first, real quick, is in the top middle box.
this one.
Yes.
Yeah, what was that? Flare watches. Flare watches. Sorry. Thank you for following. Carry on. Carry on,
You know
Brody.
that, you see, the minimum numbers you can put on those arrows are 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Which means
There you go. As an example.
that that box cannot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means that at the very minimum that arrow adds up to 5, and then
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yep. And we can remove
and
more,
that.
but we're looking at the arrows at the
We're
moment, not the
starting there for
skyscrapers.
now.
Yes, top left box. I think you can
You know,
verify 9
Wibble,
is
I
in.
think you might
You
be
know what,
right.
Wibble? I think you're onto something. I think
Because
you're
I
onto
think now
something.
that we've finished looking at the arrows, it's time to look at the skyscrapers.
Yeah, I think
And as
so.
Whipple has pointed out, a good place to start is with the number 2.
Yeah, the number 2
You
is
just,
quite powerful in skyscrapers. So,
alright, Whipple, you explain it.
oh yeah, go on, Wibble. You've got it. Why can you put a 9? It might be hard to do over Twitch chat. we might be uh putting her in the deep end. Um, come on, Wibble. Surely you've got this. 9 is the highest number. That's true. That's true. That is a very important thing with these skyscraper clues, like how to say over text.
That's alright. I can take it from here if you want,
All right.
Noble.
Good luck. We'll deal with just it has to be a lower number to add up to 9. Yeah, yeah. Good. Go on, Brody. Take it from here. Lower number plus highest number equals 2. Yeah, you got it. You've got it.
Yeah, that's basically the gist of things. Basically,
Mhm.
yeah, because of the arrow,
Mhm.
the numbers on the arrow are going to guaranteed be lower than the one in the circle.
Yep, because you can't have a 0
And
here.
yep. So we don't know yet what the number at the top is, but we do know that the circle has to be a 9 in order for the skyscraper to stop at 2.
Because if this wasn't a 9,
Exactly as Wibble said.
yeah, if this was an 8, you'd start to see a 9 after it. Yeah, exactly. So if that was like 1, 8, then there'd still be a 9 after it. So you are absolutely correct. That's a 9. Oh, Sora, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, that's our first digit. Boom.
Yep.
Easy. So yeah,
Which
9's
also does eliminate the 9 from the arrow below it.
it
That we
does.
can see.
It does. I also put some 8 in the bottom of that column. No? Not necessarily, because this could be 8 and 1. And then this could be a 7, for example. So not necessarily.
What we do know is that that is a 7 or an 8 because it cannot be anything else.
That's true.
So that bottom middle square
Sorry,
in the left box is either a
this
7
one.
or an 8.
This one, yeah. True. Right.
Yes.
Now where do we go, Brody? I think we should continue looking at 9s personally, because they're quite powerful. But let's let's
Yes.
go to another 2. Let's go to this one down here.
Well,
I think.
oh, sure.
I think this is a good column to look in, because this is where you can place our next digit. This is what you did, right? Or did you do it a different way?
I didn't do it quite in this order. I didn't think I could figure out the digit right now.
Ah, well you can. Okay, I'll show you what I did then. Stand
You
back.
show me how you did it then, because I'm curious to see where my logic did not hold up.
Right, stand back, everybody. So we've got another 2 clue here. So again, similarly, it's going to see this cell, and then it's going to see the 9 somewhere along here. These two can't be 9, because then this will be way too high. So we've got to figure out where the 9 goes. So we can't have a 9 here. I'm going to color in where a 9 can't go, actually. We can't have 9s here or here. Just for now, red means 9 can't go there. Or here. Because if a 9 went here, then it would be just 1. And also it's on an arrow. So multiple reasons why it can't go there. 9 can't go here just because it's in the same row as a 9. 9 can't go here because, again, it's on an arrow. 9 can't go here because of this 5 clue here.
I am following along
It would
now.
be something something 9, and that's at most 3. So that doesn't work. Now,
Yes, I am following now.
you get it?
I forgot that I had looked more at this column before I placed that first 9 when
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah. So, if we were to
That's
put...
why I was thrown off, was because I had more notes on this column
Mhm.
because I had not done the first 9 digit at that time.
Ah, I see. Right, so if we were to put a 9 here, then we run into a bit of a problem. Because of the digits 7 and 8. Now, 7 and 8 are unable to go on this arrow, because if we had, say, a 7 here, then this would be minimum 1 and 2, which sums to 10, and you can't put a 10 in here. So, 7 and 8 will have to not go here, and we have to remember that the skyscraper will only see this clue and then the 9. So, that means 7 and 8 have to go behind the 9. So if 9's here, then we have to put a 7 and an 8 in here, or we have to put a 7 and 8 in front of it, say 8's here, and then, again, broken. So that means 9 can't go here or here, so the only place it can go, right there. There you go. Right, Brody, your turn.
Yeah, so the thing that I had done previously before I did this was that I looked at the 4 skyscraper clue at the top.
Yep.
And because of that 4 skyscraper, it means you need at least 3 digits before the 9 appears, which means the 9 cannot be in that fifth column in that box.
Yep.
And because it can't also be on an arrow, it had to be in that top row,
Okay, yep.
which is what I had done first to then help narrow down where the 9 can go in the third box.
Yeah. So now got 9 in 1 of 2 positions here. Correct?
Yes.
Right.
You can also use that same logic to the 8 in
Mhm.
that square up there, and even to the 7,
Mhm.
to mean that circle is only a 5 or a 6.
Mhm. Correct. Good stuff.
If you wanted to fill in those arrows, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5,
Yeah.
with 1, 2,
Why
and
not?
4 always appearing on them.
Yeah. Why not? Let's do
Can
it.
be a little convoluted, but if you'd like to fill it in, it's always an option.
That's messy.
Yeah.
uh. Right. Go on. You
Another
could.
place you can look is your newly acquired 6, 7, 8 arrow in box 9, which has to have a 1 on it.
Yes. That's true. But
We
you
know
can.
that the 1 cannot
Yeah.
go at the bottom.
The 1 can't go here because 1's the smallest digit, so that means whatever's behind it will always be seen. So we'd have 1, then something, then 9, and that's 3 being seen, and that's not allowed. So 1 can't go here or here. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Pretty close. This is quite nice. We got to focus on this arrow. Well, this is where the digits will start to come in.
The
So
other thing we know is that the bottom square in that arrow has to be the highest square in that arrow,
yes. So what are the
which
possibilities
must
for that
be
one?
a 3, 4, or 5 for the highest square.
Yes. Can't be a 6 because then 6 is 1 and 2, which means that would be a 9, which we already
Yep.
eliminated. And then I can say this is 1, 2, or 3. If this was a 4, then this would have to be a 5, and that's 9, and then that's something else, and too high. So this is at most 1, 2, or 1, 3. Hey, hey Kim, how are you?
Hello.
Hello, hello. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's gonna feed Brody. That is. Brody's hungry. He
My
needs.
god, I get to eat this
Yeah,
time?
yeah. Congrats.
Oh my god, thank you.
Right. Um. You know what? You know what? I'm kind of bored of 9s for now. I'm gonna look at 8s personally.
I mean, why not?
Why not? I'm gonna go for 8s now. So, let's go back to this column because we showed before that 2 clues are quite powerful, and this column has a 2 clue on either side, which is huge, right? And the reason for that is that we know that an 8 has to go either here or here. What the heck is that? That's terrifying. What's that Discord too?
I don't think it's worth clicking.
No, don't. Hold
I
on.
would get rid of that message.
Get out. Get. I don't want to click a random Discord link.
Sorry if that is a genuine Discord link,
If
but
that's a
you should
genuine
probably not be
Discord,
going and posting them without saying the context
if
first.
that's like the CTC Discord or something, fair enough. But
Um,
oh,
um, um, um.
um. Right.
Yeah,
Sorry, where were we? 8s, right? Yeah.
something
Okay.
like that.
So 8 has to go either here or here in this column because um, if an 8 went here, then whatever this digit here is lower than 8 and 9 because 8 and 9 are already placed. So even if it was as big as it could be, which is a 7, it would be 7, then 8, then 9. Oh no, that's 3 clues.
Yeah,
That's illegal. So that means that 8's either here or here, which means that this ain't an 8. It just doesn't work like that. And removing the 8 from here is quite huge because
yes.
that means it's either a 6 or a 7, and if it's a 6, that means it has to be the minimum possible values, which is a 1 and a 2 here, and a 1 and a 2 here. Or if it's a 7, then one of these is 1 and 3, and the other is 1 and 2, and
Yeah,
that's the only
which
way
means
that
there's always 1,
works.
2, and 3 are the only makeups, and they both need to have a 1 on them,
They both
which
need a
is very
1 on it.
important.
So there's a 1 here or here, and they both see this guy right here. So that means that this can't be a 1, and that means that the only place a 1 can go on this arrow is right here. Bam. And then what that means once again is that this 1 sees this cell here, so this is no longer a 1. We can get rid of that, and so a 1 has to go here. Oh, beautiful. And now
And you
we
know what you can do now?
I
A
don't
little bit of
I don't mate, carry on.
regular Sudoku.
I don't, well, yeah,
Blake's
my
favorite.
favorite. I struggle with this. So can you
If you look at where the ones point at, they actually block out all except for one possible square in the seventh box.
Oh yeah. Oh, let's see. Ones can't be here or here or here or here or here. Oh yeah. Look at that. Because the one can't go here because it would be a skyscraper. It would break the skyscraper. Because yeah, one goes here. I somehow clicked 3 there. Sudoku. Yeah, Sudoku. Christmas Maddie. Thank you for following. Yeah. Osher, get in here. You love Sudoku. Right. We can
And
play some
now
more
it's time for
ones.
some more regular Sudoku.
Mm-hmm.
If you then look in the first set of boxes
Whoa, this one.
on the left hand side,
This one.
you can actually work out that a 1 must indeed.
Oh yeah, because one can't go here or here, so one has to be on the arrow.
Yeah,
And
it does
then
indeed.
oh, what's 9 take away 1? Oh, it's 8. So this is a 1 and an 8. So that means that
And we know
well, we know where
that because of the 2 skyscraper, the
the
1 cannot be the top square, so it must be an 8.
it's got to go there. It's like that. Oh, mate. And now we know. Now we know that this has to be a 7. So what that means, we know that this has to be a 6. So that means it's a 1 2 here and a 1 2 here. So this is a 2. We can remove the 3 from here, making this 1 2, which means that's not a 2, so that's a 3. So what does that mean, Brody?
Well,
Well,
I do think
you do.
that that means
Mhm.
that must be a
Mhm.
4 at the bottom, and that must be an 8 in the circle.
You're right, because if that was a 5, then that would have to be a 9. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart. Good work. Good work. I suck at Sudoku. That's fine. We're we're going through it slowly but surely. I hope what we're saying makes sense. We're kind of putting on a bit of an act because we've both done
There is a
this.
little bit of an act.
There's a little bit
But
of an act, but we are trying to explain it.
welcome back, Whipple. We've done some work while you were gone.
We've done a little bit of off-screen grinding whilst you were
Well, it
gone.
wasn't off screen, but
Yeah.
Whipple-less grinding.
There's a few digits we can place now.
Yeah, I would start with the 8 in the top
This one. Yeah.
myself. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Bit of regular Sudoku puts 8 in one of 2 squares in box 2.
8's either here or here, but
Then we can use the skyscraper clue to work
yeah.
out that 8 cannot be the second, like the very center square, because then you would only get a 3 skyscraper and not a 4 skyscraper.
Yeah, 'cause it
So we
would
can
see
determine
that.
where an 8 is.
It would see that, then the 8, and then a 9, and wherever. And so yeah, that's an 8. Good job.
Yeah. And then because of that, and because of the skyscraper, we know that the square in between the 5, 6, and the 8 must be higher than the 5, 6, but lower than the 8, which makes it a 6 or a 7.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. And then that sort of almost fully eliminates the skyscraper from any more use, because we know that a 9 would just go on here beyond this point, and then whatever. So now we're pretty much done with this clue, and this clue, and this clue, and this clue. So we're getting through the skyscrapers quite quickly.
Yeah, the only skyscrapers we have left to worry about are the ones in the middle.
Yeah, and well, speaking of that, I reckon we can get some work done with those actually. If you really
I
think
think the
about
next
it.
place to look is in the 7th box in that bottom left corner somewhere.
Yep. You can go about this either way. We're figuring out what this digit here is. You can actually do this in 2 different ways, either by arrow values or by
I've done it by the arrow values. I'm curious what the other way is, if you'd like to show that off.
just skyscraper logic with the 3. If it's smaller than 6, then it's something 6, 8, 9, which breaks it.
Hmm.
So either way
Yeah,
works.
sure
I
enough.
was quite nice here.
You're right. Yeah, the alternate way to do that though is to look in the box in the bottom left corner and see that there's already a 1 and 2. So the minimum values you can put on the arrow is 3 and 4,
Mhm.
which adds up to 7.
Yeah, and it
And
has
so
to be a
that's
7.
another reason you can work out why that arrow has to be a 7 total.
And then we do regular Sudoku here. 3 C's. That's 4 and that's 3. Wonderful. And where do you want to go now? Because now it gets a bit more interesting. This is like Sudoku,
This
but
is a
confusing,
more
I think.
confusing Sudoku.
It is a lot more confusing Sudoku. It's still Sudoku, but just
Well,
funny. There's a few
Can you
places we can
find
go.
hidden single?
I can. I can.
Naked single, one might call it.
Well, yeah.
Quite so hidden.
Like this one, right? Is this the one you're on about? This is where my eyes are drawn to.
No,
Oh,
but that's another one.
this is
What
a
I was looking at
this is a
is
different
in the
one.
seventh box.
This right, you're right. We got two to look at. So we'll go with this one first. So, what? We've got a one cell arrow here, so that means that this sums to this. So that means that this basically just means these two are the same digit. So, if we look at this one first, then it can't be a 1, a 2, a 3, or a 4 by regular Sudoku. And if you look at this one, it can't be a 6, a 7, an 8, or a 9. So the only possibility is a 5 in both those places. And then you can take this one, Brody.
The other one,
This is
well,
also a 5.
similar reasons.
Yeah.
It is also a 5 because
Yeah.
you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7 in the box, which means the only options are 6, 8, 9, and 5, and the row above it eliminates the 6, the 8, and the 9.
Yeah. Cool. Gonna put a 2 and a 4 there because that actually will come into
Yeah.
a little bit of play later on. Let's also look down here, just because this arrow is pretty close to being broken. Not broken, solved. Sorry. So the digits we have, we've got a 1, we don't have a 2 or a 3 or a 4. So this is 5, 6, or 7, and there's the only possible options. Well, that's quite interesting.
Because it creates a bit of a 5, 6, 7 triple in the column.
It does. It does.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I think is worth exploring more,
Go on.
particularly in regards to box 8.
This one.
Because your only options for the other squares now, with 5, 6, 7, and 8 taken, are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 9. And you may notice that the 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s are often taken up in those two squares, and you can eliminate quite a lot of potential options.
3, 4.
Being able to eliminate. Yep, and there you go. It just neatens up a little bit.
It does.
Nice to see the squares with not many options in them in case it comes into play later.
Yeah. I didn't. It didn't matter to me. Where do you want to go
I
now?
just found it neat.
Yeah, it is neat.
Where do I want to go now?
This is all you, because I'm kind of interested in how in the path you took to solve this, because I did this in a different way, and I think it'll be more interesting to see how you did it.
Let me work it out.
Or if anyone in chat wants to jump in, also fine.
So I did a few other pencil marks at this point.
Oh yeah.
Nothing important. I just pencil marked the 8s in box 8, the 6, 8, 9 in box 7, and then the fact that
Yep.
the 7s are in column 3 in box 1, and the 2s and 4s are in column 1.
Like that. Quite messy.
Yeah.
But hey, it works. Sometimes. Some people.
I personally like to do a little bit of pencil marking like that. You don't have to go all out, but just enough it's something you can keep track of for later.
I don't really know what's happening as I suck as a Sudoku. That's fair. I'm trying my best. We're trying to make this fairly self-explanatory.
So where I went next was I went to the arrow in box 6.
This one, good. That's where I would have gone as well. Or, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I made this.
Because there's only actually there's not a ton of options left for this square.
Mm-hmm.
You've got 3. It has to be at least 3
Mm-hmm.
because 2 plus 1 equals 3.
Yep.
So your options are 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8 to begin
Yep.
with.
3, 4, can't be a number. 3, and can't be a 5 because 5 in the box, so you've got 3, 6, 7, and 8. Box 8 looks simple right now, though.
Yeah, you could also pencil mark in a few extra things if you'd wanted to, like the 5s.
It'll be a bit messy. We
3s
don't
and
need.
4s.
It's going to clutter it quite a bit, I think.
But we can't actually currently solve anything else in box 8.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't want to. It's kind of bad to like clutter the grid with every single cell having every single pencil mark in, because then it just gets really convoluted on where to look.
But
anyway, continue.
So you've already taken the 4 out.
Yep.
As an option. The reason for that is because 1 and 3 are the only ways to make it up without repeating the digits.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Right, yeah.
And you've already got 1 and 3 in column 7, so the square in box 6 cannot be a 1 or a 3, and
Yeah,
therefore there is no way to make 4.
because this would be like 2, for example, and then this would have to also be
Then,
2, which doesn't work.
yeah, and then we again go to our skyscraper clue, which is 5,
Yeah,
which means that it cannot be 7 or 8,
yeah.
or you would not be able to
You won't be able
complete
to,
your
you
skyscraper
won't be able to
properly.
solve it because yeah, if it was 8 or 7, then it would
Yeah,
be something 7. Oh, it doesn't really
which
matter.
means
8,
it's 3
9.
and 6, which means our only digit options are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You could.
Sorry, not 3 though, because you would need 2 threes for the 6, so it's 1, 2, 4, and 5 are the only options.
Yep, but
1, 4, and 5 are all eliminated from that inner square in box 6,
mhm,
meaning we know that that's a 2.
mhm.
And then what we can work out is that that square is either a 1 or a 4 in order to make 3 or 6.
Come on, dude, that makes
Mm.
Sudoku.
Then you can do some. Okay, the stream delay I've got to deal with. You need to chill out.
Yeah.
I have to wait for you to fill things in on my stream side.
Okay. Oh, I could probably share my screen to you actually. We've done that before, haven't we?
We have.
I don't think this
But yes, you do next do regular Sudoku with the 2 and the 4.
there you
And then
go.
because that's a 4, it bounces back and makes it a 1 and then a 3 in the arrow.
4, 1, 3, yeah. Ta-da! And then this is also a 2.
Yep.
Right.
So,
And also that should remove the stream delay for you. There you go.
of the Sudoku again in box 6. Not really regular Sudoku as much, but just you got a 2 and a 3 in the box.
Yep.
That square must fall in the bottom right corner. And
And this
therefore that is a 2 and 3 pair, which makes the 5 in the arrow.
does quite a bit. 6, 7.
Oh,
Just actually I was a bit fast. Wasn't it?
a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, that was a bit fast. But we have 2 and a 3 here, which means that this sums to 5, so this has to be a 5. And then that
And then you
means
can look up to where you've got the 5, 6 square and remove the 5, making it a 6.
so that's a 6, and then this has to be a
And then
7.
that does the same thing to this the square below it.
Yep. And this being a
Now
6
we know that 3 is not on the arrows,
means that this is. I'm gonna remove 1.
and then we get a 3, 9 pair up the top.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we can
You can take the 1s out.
take ones out from here and here because
You can
of
actually
those
just
2
place the 1
ones.
in the
Yeah,
box
you can
for the
place the
regular
1
Sudoku.
here, and then this
And
has
then you
to
know
be
that to
5.
make it add up to 6,
Yep,
put a
that's
5,
so
and you got a 2, 4 pair.
that's a 2 and a 4. Beautiful.
hmm
Ah,
You can now place a 5 in box 8 via regular Sudoku, going back
yeah,
to where
yep.
we're at before.
So 5 there.
You can also solve the 1 and the 2 pair,
Yep.
and that solves the 2 and the 3 pair.
Mm-hmm.
And then that goes up and solves the 3 and 9 pair.
Mm-hmm. It's all coming together.
Yeah.
Ah.
Mm.
Mm.
Now what you can do is a bit of sneaky regular Sudoku with the 4s in box 5. Because you can put it in the middle row, but you can use the 2, 4 pair to then eliminate the other option of a 4
Yeah.
and place a 4 on the left.
Mm-hmm. Good, good.
Which then you can go even further and work out where the 4 goes in box 8 because of that, as there's only one option
Box
for
8,
it.
yeah. Yep. What's there?
Which creates another 3, 9 pair.
Yes, it does.
But you can solve that one immediately because of the 3 in the 5 arrow.
Gasp.
hmm
Wow.
And the box just got a lot more full real quick.
It did, didn't it? Isn't it nice how it all sort of comes together? I like it. I quite like this puzzle.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy with this one.
Yeah, that's good. So in box 5, the only other options for the cells is 6 and 7 pair.
Mhm.
Might as well write that in while we're there.
Yep. They'll be
That rhymed.
they'll be
Quite proud of that one.
they'll be disambiguated soon enough. We've not got many more places to go.
No, not a ton. Not a ton. Where do we want to look next?
Up to you, mate.
Honestly, at this point, in my opinion, I'm a bit of a fan of filling in when you've got like 4 or less in a box
4 or less in a
and
box.
trying to
Yep.
eliminate some options.
Yep. Cool.
So that one, we've got 1, 6, 7, and 8.
Yep. Oh, hang on.
You can actually,
follow.
therefore, just place the 1 straight up by regular Sudoku with that.
Yeah, we can. But it was Esther in it. Thank you for following.
Thank you. Thank you.
Cheers. Cheers,
Now
mate.
we've got a few things to look at here.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is you've got a 6, 7, 8 triple in row 4.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that it is a 5 and a 3 in those two squares,
Yep,
which therefore puts an 8 and a 9 in the other two, and removes an 8 in box 6 as one of the options there.
that gets
Right.
removed in a few ways.
hmm Yeah, there's a few different ways. Now, the next thing we want to look at is that 6, 7, 8 that's on an arrow.
This one. Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
Which means the arrow circle has to be higher than 6, so it must be 7, 8, or 9.
Mm-hmm. True. And it
But it
can't be.
can't be a 7 because of Sudoku. So it's an 8 or a 9.
Yep.
Right? But if you see the 1 in box 2,
This one.
it eliminates, and all the one, there's two ones, both that are seeing the same square because the one in box 6 does
And
as well.
that one as well. Yeah.
That square can't be a 1, so it has to be at least a 2.
Yes. Seems very
And the
interesting.
other option
Thank
it can
you.
be is a 3 if you have a 9, a 6, and a 3.
Thank you.
Which
So,
also means that you cannot have an 8
yeah,
in that
because
square right
if
there.
this was an 8, then this would be at least 2. Then that sums to
Yep,
10.
so it's a 6 or a 7, and that
Illegal.
makes an 8 with the pair,
Yeah.
and then that solves whether it's an 8 or 9 in the arrow circle,
9.
giving it's a 9.
Wow.
So our options are 927 or 963.
Yeah.
I believe we are just going to sit on that for a moment.
Yep. We can sit on that for now because we can look. We can look over here. We can look at this
Yeah.
this little space sweeper clue here.
Yeah. So
If this is a
do
3,
you want this one?
yeah, I'll take this one. I'll take this one. Right. So it's either 3 and 5 here, or 5 and 3 here, and one of these is just wrong because of this little clue here. So I'll show you the wrong way of doing it. If we've made this a 3, then this would have to be a 5. Then we've got
And the key thing to note is that even though we don't know whether it's a 6 or a 7, no matter what, it is higher than all options in that row 3, 4, and 5.
yeah.
So even we don't need to actually know if it's a 6 or a 7 yet to work out.
I mean, even then, it's still broken. We can ignore this cell completely because it's 3, 4, 5, and then 9.
And that's 3. Yeah.
Yeah, which means we see 4 cells, and it's supposed to be 3. So 3, 4, 5 doesn't work. So it's actually 5, 4, 3, and then it's 5.
And that's where the 6, 7 doesn't matter.
Yeah, and then it's 5, then
Yeah.
whatever, then 9, and there you go. There's your 3.
Which now means that we know that the first column in box 1 is a 2, 3, 4 triple.
Yep.
By regular Sudoku. We can take the 3 out of that top square.
Yep.
That also does some things like creating a 2, 3, 4 triple in row 3.
Yep.
So the other squares must be a 5, 6, and 7. And we can take the 5 out of one of those squares on the 8th column,
Yep.
giving us another 6, 7 pair
Down here.
in the column.
Yeah, and also this 6, 7 means that none of these can be
And
6
then
or
that
7.
does go down, and yeah.
Wow.
And then you might as well fill in the rest of that box down there, which is a 2, an 8, and a 9. And you got a couple options here with your regular Sudoku. You can use the 2s to work out where the 2 is, and you can use the 7 to get a digit.
Hang on, sorry. Moon. Thank you. Good emo usage. Love it. Sorry, yeah, where were we? 2's not there.
Your dreaded regular Sudoku.
Well, we can do quite a bit now. 2 sees that and that, so this can't be 2, so that puts the 2 here. There's a 7 here, which means this can't be 7, so it's 6, and that's 7.
Yep. Let's start with the ninth column. Sorry.
This one.
You've got a 2 and a 3, and then another 2 and a 3, which is instantly solvable.
Oh my gosh,
That's gonna open up a lot for us.
So that makes this a 6, because 6 plus 3 is 9, so that's 6, that's a 7.
Yep.
That's not 7. That's not 7.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that get opened up here.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Which spot we want to start with.
Yeah, so this box has 1 digit left, so it has to be a 7. This has to be a 6, so it's 7. And we'll just continue that logic there. I think that's fine to just sort of leave as it is.
And if we want to go up to next, we'll go back to that 2 in the top right corner.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
And then you
There's
can use
a lot.
regular Sudoku over to
There's a lot. It kind of breaks down here.
Yeah. That come before. You've still got the 3 there to solve that one as well.
Yeah.
And then that solves the rest of the 6 arrow.
Yep. And then, where was I? 6 has to go here in this box. That means 8 has to go here.
Where an 8 is, you can solve the rest of that row.
7 has to go here.
In the row.
9 has to go here. 9 sees that, so that's
Everything
an 8.
kind of is
That's
opened
a
up at this
9.
point.
That's a 6. That can't be a 6 or a 9, so that's an 8. And that's also a 9. That's an 8.
Hmm.
That's a
The
9.
alternate way to solve that 8-9 there is you can use the skyscraper clue as well.
Yep. Yep, that's yeah, true.
Quite a few options here
True.
that you can
There
make
are
do
there are
with.
quite a few options. That's like one possible problem with my Sudokus. I don't know whether it's an issue or not,
Uh,
but
Technically placing the 7 there is not correct yet.
yeah, it is.
Oh, never mind, you're doing it that way. Yep,
Yeah, it
never mind.
is.
I was looking at the wrong way around. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah,
Dude,
got worried there.
I was like, we can't eliminate a 5 from that square yet, but we're doing it in the 7s in regular Sudoku.
Yeah, we can put a 5 here
There's too
because
much going on here because we've got too many options on how to solve the puzzle.
yeah. And then I mean
At this point, it's just simply working out what digits are
one,
left to go where,
5, 8,
and then 4.
4. Oh, that's oh I okay. The timer kept going. But it doesn't matter because
Nice.
this was a show off anyway, so it wasn't actually like we were solving it live. Anyway,
Good work, team.
this is my puzzle. I didn't share a
Yeah,
link to it. Um,
you didn't. Maybe you should. Show it off.
this is way too long of a link, so if you'll pardon the possible virus scare, but it's not. It's just a very short way of doing it. Let me go get the link for you real quick. My bad. I should have done this at the very start, but that's that one. That's that one right there. Now we're gonna do stuff that's actually not mine, so it's gonna be stuff that I haven't seen yet. Well, okay, I looked in, I'm like, okay, this looks solvable for stream, but I didn't go any far beyond that. The way I judge these is I just look, oh, that seems like an interesting rule set, and I look at the video links from what I found it from, and it's like, yeah, I can probably do that. Enough. So, I got 3 of them. Melania.
Alright.
Oh! Hey, Mello.
Hey, Mello.
Oh. Right. Close that. We're done with that one. Ah! I like this one. I reckon I barely looked at it, but I reckon we're gonna do a lot of set theory in this puzzle. That's my thoughts, at least. You see it?
Give me a second.
Okay, we'll wait for Brody. No.
Alrighty, we got deja vu.
Yeah, I just.
I feel like I've done this before.
Good one. So.
Thank you, thank you.
God, you're so funny. Right. Okay. What have we got here?
Alright, a custom regions puzzle.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's custom regions, so that's why I thought it might be interesting. I don't know if I've done this on stream yet. I don't know. Right. So what have we got? We've got not so normal Sudoku rules. So normal Sudoku rules store of the rows and the columns, place 1 and 9 once each in, and then instead of our normal 3x3 boxes, it's instead in these weirdly shaped regions. So this region here will have to contain digits 1 to 9 once each. Arrows we've shown you before in that last one. This little thermometer here means that digits starting here have to increase, so it could go like, I don't know, 5 and then 7 and then 8, and that works. And then these little purple lines, they're called Ranban lines. These contain a set of non-repeating consecutive numbers, so like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, and it doesn't matter what order they go in, just that 2, 3, 4 are consecutive. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. I think so.
Yeah.
Because you've done arrows. Yeah. Right. Oh, so, I haven't properly looked
I
at
think
this, but
perhaps to make it easier for viewing, it's not a bad idea if we start by coloring in each of the 9 regions.
um, that's fair. That's fair. What color scheme should we go for? This looks. Is that viewable? Blue and pink. Does that work for you, Brody?
I think so.
And then pink here, then blue here, then pink here. This might mess with it because I have a feeling we're going to need to do set theory, which is explained best of coloring in.
We'll just see for now, and
yeah. So
if you think it's a set theory puzzle, we'll fix it.
I'm almost certain this is set theory. I think I see something already.
I respect it.
Yeah, no, I've got something already.
Okay.
Right, okay. Get rid of that for now. For now. We'll get rid of it for what the relevant boxes are, at least.
Hmm.
So I'm getting rid of it for
We got our chance for everyone to visualize the puzzle. That's good.
right set theory. So let's you know let's start off nice and simple. When we properly complete this puzzle, um, if we have this solved correctly, then what can we expect to see? I'll get rid of the orange out of these two rows. What can we expect to see in this row? What set of digits will we expect to see? Now, it might seem quite dumb, but it actually needs some quite cool tricks that you can do. Because when this puzzle's complete, this set of orange digits will contain the digits 1 to 9 once each, right? And that seems very straightforward and basic, but just go with me here. Now, this row here, same deal. This row here, same deal. So at the moment, the orange is 3 sets of the digits 1 to 9. Now, what I'm going to do is color in a different set of the 3 digits 1 to 9. So this region here contains one set of the digits 1 to 9. I'm going to color those in green. So there's a lot of overlap here with green and orange, and we'll get around to that. This region here, similarly, one set of the digits 1 to 9, just by the rules. And then finally, this one here, one set of the digits 1 to 9. Now, if we look at both sets combined, we can do some quite cool things, because we don't know what this cell is, for example, but we know that it appears in both the orange set and the green set, right? So if we were to take this cell out, then the orange cells and the green cells. Hi, I tabbed out. What is happening? Um, unlucky.
We're on a
You're,
new puzzle,
we're on a
and it's
new
a more complicated
we're
one.
on a new puzzle that's not mine, so we actually don't know what we're doing. Oh, this time is so wrong. Oh no.
Yeah,
Whoops.
you haven't really restarted just things after opening them.
Yeah, I should have hit restart on my it doesn't matter. We'll just go off the video links. Right. So, um yeah, so no matter what, we can take like this square out for example, this cell out for example from both sets, and the sets will still be equal because we've removed the same digit. And that's true for any ones that have both orange and green colored in. So what we can do is we can remove all of these from our orange and our green set, and what that's telling us is that we're still equal between the two sets. So that means that this set of cells is equal to this set of cells. So whatever digits are in here are the exact same digits in here. How can you start without numbers? Um, with very well designed clues.
Yeah,
There's
basically, the people that have made this have put a lot of effort in to make sure that there is a logical step
yeah,
to take to find out what you can place in the
the
game,
people
like in
that
the
yeah the
thing.
people that make these are geniuses, and they a lot better than me. I'm trying to learn. I think I do quite all right, but
Yeah, I think you are doing. Yours are good.
yeah, it's just a lot of time and effort to make sure that not only is there a solution, but that there's only one solution, and that you can figure out what it is if you know a bit of logic. I'm gonna remove this coloring actually because I feel like it might end up.
Yeah, no, take it out.
We're probably gonna have to use it again. Sorry if it hurts to see. Uh, so this is actually quite good because there's only one combination here that works. Because we've got a Renban and also an arrow, right? So, uh, well, basically, this has to be a 3, this has to be a 1 and a 2, because this is a set of consecutive digits.
Yeah.
So if it was anything other than 1, 2, 3, let's just go 1 up, 2, 3, 4, then we'd have to place a 4 on here, and that's our biggest digit, so that would have to be a 4, and this would have to be 2 and 3. But 2 and 3 are bigger than 4 when you add them together, so that doesn't work. So this has to be 3. This has to be 1 and 2, and that's 1, 2, and 3. And there you go. I reckon we're gonna do that repeat trick quite a bit. So that's why I moved the coloring,
Yes.
because it's quite symmetrical. Um, so we've got 1, 2, 3 here, and then a 3 placed here, and then the 1 and the 2. Right. Let's just look for other Okay, yeah. So we've got a similar trick. Okay, so yeah, we've got the same trick going on with these two.
You're gonna have it a couple times. I think most of the
Yeah,
fours.
it's
I would
quite
just color in all your little threes.
it's quite
So I would
symmetrical.
then we could be using the same logic we showed before. We're just skipping the explanation
Yeah,
again
we're
since we've.
skipping the explanation. So these
Does
three
this one have
cells,
one?
same as these 3 cells.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
and
that
then we'll have
or
one down the bottom as well.
that. Yeah, so this is also 3.
Yep,
This is 1
yep,
and
yep.
2. Oh,
And
right.
then
Oh,
we'll have
actually,
the
1 and 2 places a 3 there because that's a 1, 2
yep,
pair. So there you
and
go.
that's gonna therefore
Make that 1 and 2. Oh,
yeah,
and sorry, this is 1, 2, 3. And that's 1, 3.
yep. And then we've
Uh,
got to do it by looking at the bottom 3 rows. That's the one you haven't done yet.
yep. So what have we got? We've got that's not as interesting. But
No, but it's still a very interesting connection there.
pick a color that's not green or
Let's go red.
red. Done. Okay. Um. Oh no, that's still kind. No, it's not. No, no, ignore me. It's not that interesting. It's not that helpful. Um. Uh. Hmm. Is there more set 3 we can do?
I don't think we necessarily need to right now.
No, not necessarily, but it's very oddly shaped. So I thought, there could be more, but hmm. Ah, whatever. Um, I mean, threes are the ones that you've placed the most of. So, uh, 3 in this row is quite restricted. There or there. 3 is in one of those 3 positions. That works. Uh, hmm. Now what? Now what?
Well, let's
Ooh,
see.
it's gotten a bit
We
tough
know
now.
that the red area cannot have a 3 in it. Oh no, it
It can have.
can't have a 1 or a 2 in it, rather, is what I meant to say. Just because we know that they're the same and that the 1 and
Yeah.
2s are blocked off by regular Sudoku.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Okay.
I don't know if that's a crazy huge piece of detail right now, but it's
Um.
something we know.
No, I think it's worth going into. Um. If. Hmm. Okay. So these 3 are consecutive. I feel like this is sort of the way to go. Um. Actually, no. Oh, hang on. I want to look at green. I want to look at this and because if this can't be 1, 2, or 3 in here, then this has to be 4, 5, and 9, which is big. 3 can't be there. 3. Oh no. Oh, 3 can't go in here because or can it? No, no, it can't because there's a 3 here or here,
It
and there's a
can't.
3 here.
Yep.
So can't have a 3 in it. Can it have? This can't be 1 or 2. Can this be 1 or 2? I wanna take both out. I really want to take both out. Uh, no, I don't quite see
Alright,
it.
so I think maybe the place we need to look is the funky boxes.
The funky boxes.
I'm trying to think.
Which funky box?
I'm currently looking at columns 7 and 8, and
Yeah,
where we're going to find 3s in those columns. It can't be in the green.
correct. We figured that out already. It
Yep.
can't be in this one because it's in the
Can't be in
same.
any of. Yeah. Can't be there or there.
Can't
Can't be directly next to it. Same with the bottom
obviously
row.
not there. Not here.
So we're just not left with a ton of options for threes, which I think is just like we've got to put two threes in those sections, right? I think that's just something
Yeah.
to keep an eye on.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, one thing we do know is that one of them in the box with the green down the bottom,
This one.
yeah, there's only like there's like there's only three squares in that whole box that the three can go as well,
Oh.
which
Oh.
is
Here.
those three,
Yeah.
and then it's either
That's three. That's one.
it's just
That works. That works. Ah. Right.
trying to
Uh.
think what else we can keep note of. Maybe where the three goes in the
ah.
no,
It's
we
kind
don't
of
have a ton
more
of
awkward to
information on that.
pencil mark with the corners in.
Oh wait, okay, no, wait, so that can't be a three. That's not a three. And that's not
Wait.
a three.
Wait. What isn't?
I'm just noting in the first column, there's four squares where a three can go.
It can't go there, there, or there,
It's
or
all in the same
there.
box as well.
It can't go there. Could go
So it's
there.
the other four.
So it's these.
So it's either in the red or on the arrow, which it's not a crazy
Arrow.
amount of information.
Thermo.
Uh, Thermo, sorry.
Three can't go here. Three can't go on. No, three can't go. Oh no. Three can't go here or
Three
here.
can't go on either of the
Three
squares on
can't
the
go on the.
thermo because it's a thermo.
Three can't go
Yep,
on this stuff because if three goes
yep,
here, then this has to be a one or a two, and it can't be because this is a one and a two here. So
yep,
three
yep,
isn't, and if a three is here, then it had to be three, two, one, and again it doesn't work. So
yeah,
three is in the red. So we can place another three. Look at that,
yep.
because
We know where the three goes in the red, and
because
that then gives us another three.
three is there and there. Ah,
Yep, yep, beautiful. That's our two
nice,
threes for the row 7 and 8.
nice. Uh, okay, so we can't have one and two in red, can we? We figured that already. Yeah, we can't have one and two in red. So this isn't a one or a two. Either, so and it can't be a three. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, and this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not actually that much. Okay. This is 3. Uh,
It's 4 and
it's 4,
5.
5 here. Don't see an issue with that at the moment. No, not quite. Not quite. Uh, oh, one moment. I'm back. Um,
Welcome back.
Thanks. I really missed you. Um,
Okay, I found something interesting here.
go
If you
on.
want to take a break from what you're looking at, let's look at the 1 and 2s in column 3.
This one.
I think that's very interesting.
Right. So they can't go here, here, or here because they're in the same. One moment again. Deepest apologies. Um. Where are we? Um. I get you. I see it now. Yeah. So one and two
Hmm.
can't be here because they're already in this box here in this orange set.
Yep,
One and two can't be here either because
yep,
they're in this one. So one and two have to be here and here.
yeah,
Right. Nice. That's good. And
that's the one.
that's good. So that's one and two there. Um. Uh, I think we're so close to saying that green can't have one, two, or three on it. I think we're so close, and that's my bet. That's my bet that this is going to be a 9 with this being a 4-5, but I could be wrong. But I'm just making a prediction. Because this can't be 1, 2. It needs to have at least a 4 on it. This is at least 5. Um. Hmm.
So, let's see.
No, I think I'm wrong. I think I'm wrong. That's Sudoku. It is. It is. How are you, Peanut? I am. I think I fig. I think I've proved myself wrong almost immediately.
Yeah.
Um. Actually, no, no, no. Never mind. Carry on. Uh. These two are the same. So. No. Hang on. Uh. These two cells are the same because this cell sees both of them, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we look in this box here, where can whatever digit this is go? 'Cause it
There's
can't
only
go.
one square for it to go.
It can't go
Yep.
in any of these, so
So it has to go on that
it
arrow,
has to go here.
and that creates the 1-2 pair there.
Look at this. We're so close. This can't be a one or a two now. Come on. Actually, I think that might be pretty good. Um. So we got these. So we got that these two are the same. So. Hmm. That's not so good. By George. Hookster.
Hey, Hook.
The Hookster's here. My favorite UHC host. Hardest Sudoku puzzle to ever exist. This is by far not the hardest Sudoku puzzle to
Not
ever exist.
quite.
there's there's a lot more out there. um, there's some nutty stuff out there. Interesting
I guess it's a
boxes.
minor thing,
Yeah.
but that red square that's on the arrow cannot be a 7 or an 8 because or a
Uh,
6.
this
Only
one.
it has to be a 4 or a 5. Yes, because the square with it maxing it on the arrow cannot be 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Which means the minimum for both of those squares is 4. So
Oh
it
no.
has to be, and they're in the same box, so it has to be a 4-5 pair,
Oh, there we
which means
go.
that has to be a 9.
That was not a minor thing whatsoever. I don't think.
Which means, yeah,
Oh.
I know it didn't end up being
Oh.
one. Which means that has to be
That.
3 and 4, or 3 with 4 or 5 on the red band, and then a 9 in the other square. So we know where the 3 goes. We know where the 9 goes,
Yeah. There
and
we go.
that's either a 4 or 5, which means the other square also has to be a 4 or 5 above it.
Oh my god, that was nice.
Bam.
That was well spotted. Yeah, bless your soul. Oh my, wow. The Sudoku community is wild. The Sudoku community is crazy. There's
They are
some
interesting boxes.
there's like there's a lot of long Sudokus out there.
Okay,
You that was a good
that was
move.
good. That was some good
That
progress.
was powerful. Um
We
okay,
can. Okay.
cheeky bit of good living, I think, with this one now, because this can't be
Yeah,
one,
we
two,
can do a
three,
bit of good
four.
lifting with it.
This is
It has to be 6, 7, 8.
this has to be no.
No, it has to be 6, 7, 8.
Oh, right, yeah, no, sorry, it has to be six and right, yeah, yeah. I was gonna, sorry,
It has to go 6, 7, 8 on that thermometer.
I was
So I
gonna
see what you
start,
mean. I
I was
wasn't
gonna,
saying 6, 7, 8 was in the thing, but
yeah,
yeah.
okay, so
You don't
now,
need to do any good lifting because it just has to
yeah,
be 6, 7, 8
yeah, it has to be six on it,
that goes
but
on the thermometer.
I think it's worth
The reason
explaining
for
it.
that,
I think it's worth explaining it.
yeah,
So,
you can explain this one.
right, so if we look at this thermometer now, if we look here, this cell can't be one, two, three, four, or five just because they're all already in this column. So this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. Oh my god, I can't. Wow, I can't type. So this has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9, but it has to increase and go along here. So if this is a 9, then like we have to go 10, then 11. No, no, that's not happening. If this is an 8, then we have to go 8, 9. Yeah, no, not happening. So this is 6, 7. Then similarly, this has to be 7 or 8, and then 8 or 9. But there's a 9 here in this box already, and also a 9 here. So this can't be a 9 for numerous reasons. So it has to be an 8, and then that works backwards on itself to make that a 7, that a 6, and then this has to be a 4 or a 5.
Yeah. The reason for that is to fill out the box of
Yeah,
9 squares.
yeah, right.
Alright.
Gods.
Alright, there's a few spots we can look here.
Yep. Uh,
My one of choice would be with column 2 and box one of those boxes there, but I would
uh,
fill that in first as a 7, 8, 9 triple,
yep.
and then you can take the 9 out of one of those squares.
Hmm.
Speaking of nines, looking at the box, like if you look at where 9 in the box it's connected to,
This one.
yeah, and see where 9 can go in that
9
box.
can't go there or there. The 9 has to go
So it
here.
has to be up like that.
Like that. Yep. I'm with you.
Nothing crazy, but a nice pencil mark just to
A nice bit of
follow
good.
along.
Yeah, didn't even have to good lift. Didn't even have to good lift.
Mhm.
Nautilus is here. Hey, Nautilus.
Hello, hello.
Oi, oi. Right.
Where to next?
Yeah, where to next? That is a great question.
Okay.
Um,
Hmm. Hmm.
I'm going to maybe I remove this coloring for now because you kind of had it's kind of had its
I've
use.
got something.
Oh yeah, go on.
Yes, I think you can remove that coloring.
I can
But
remove this coloring and
we
also
want to
the
look at
orange.
our other arrow.
Which other? This one?
Yes.
Okay.
So, because that cannot be an 8 or a 9, the highest it can be is 7,
Mhm.
which means the other end of the arrow, the highest it can be is a 5. Oh no, it can be a 6, can't it, with a 1. Still
Right.
worth noting, can be up to a 6. But you want to take the 4, 3, 3, 4, and 5 out of it because of
Yeah.
Sudoku.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is either 1, 2, or 6, which
And
is
this
very important.
is what can't be
Which means the only options for it are 3 and 7. And
what
it
here.
cannot be 3.
Ye-
Yes, I believe so.
Uh, can
Correct?
this not be 4? Can it not be 4?
There's no. How does it?
I might be
Oh,
wrong.
like with 2 and 2?
Yeah, it could be double.
Um,
Could this not be double 2?
Should this be 2 and 2? I think it currently can, you're correct, sorry. So it's either 4 or 7 now,
Um,
is the only options for it.
yeah.
Can't
2.
be 8,
Oh yes, yeah. There's 8 by
can it be
Sudoku.
6? It can't be 8 because of Sudoku. No way to
No way
make
to make it
5, no
6
way
or
to make
5. Yeah, you
6.
just can't make it up those
Then the other
combinations.
option was 3, which you can't do by Sudoku either, so
But
it's
this
4 or 7.
could be 4 with double 2 here.
Yeah, no, I had missed that. So
Um,
it's not quite as hard tied to logic, but it's still a good thing to put in for now.
1, 2 nonsense going on here.
Well, we know 8 and 9 are in that row in the middle of that box.
Here.
Yeah.
8, 9 there. Yep. 8 and the other missing 4 and 5 has to go here.
Which means that the other 3 squares have to be
6, 7, 4, 5,
4, 5, 6, 7. Does that do anything right now? I don't think so.
5, 6, 7. No.
Not yet. What we do know though is that that bit of the arrow is also 4, 5, 6, or 7,
Yeah, so
which gives
this.
us some information. Yeah, that's at least a 5.
Yeah.
So,
And is there more we can do with this? Can this be a 1? Yeah, because you still haven't quite eliminated.
yeah.
Right. Yeah, okay. It's pretty good. Not great.
Okay.
Right. Right.
Ah,
Uh huh. Uh huh.
wait.
I'm waiting.
Okay, give me a second. I need to use some brain work here on the screen. Okay, so that 1 and 2 pair goes up there, so that would have to be there. If there is a 1 and 2 in the green. 1 and 2 cannot be in the green. I do not think. Here
Okay,
is my reasoning.
carry
Let's
on.
start with column 8.
Yeah. If there
We've
is
got
a.
a 1 2 pair. So if there is a 1 and 2 in the green, it has to be in that square in column 7, right?
Correct.
Where does that square go in the 1 2 3 on the Renban? It has to go in row 2,
Here.
which would then eliminate it from being in the green down the bottom.
So if that's.
Because that would mean that that same square has to
Yes.
also be down in that bottom green square now that we know about that with the arrow.
Yes.
Which we could have
So
actually worked out long ago
we could have worked that
because of
out.
the arrow in the general, but we skipped it.
So
It,
it's
it didn't come
4.
to
So
mind.
it is 459. Because it
Yep,
can't be 1,
it
2.
has to be 459 again.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yep,
You can move
there we go.
from here. My
Yep, which
prediction
means
came
you also know that that green up the top is
4 and 5.
another 459.
Oh wait, yeah, hang on. I
Yeah,
459. Right,
yeah,
yeah,
because that's not.
yeah. I was
Yeah,
doing hypothetical stuff and I forgot to remove it.
which means we can technically put a 6, 7, 8 triple in row 8 if we column 8 if we want
Yeah, go on
because we have a
then.
459 triple.
Go on then. Treat yourself. treat yourself to a little
I
bit of
have
good looking.
realized I've found something else that we overlooked. No, we just figured this out. That 4-5 pair that we just discovered with the 9 on the arrow removes the 4 from the arrow circle and makes it a 7,
Oh yes, right. 7. And then
which makes it
this has to
after
be
the
1 and 6.
1 and 6.
1 6. Oh, 2
Yep,
1. 2 1 2 1. Sorry, speedrunning regular
nice.
Sudoku there. Um,
That's good. That's good.
that's it. I think for now.
That's helpful though.
Uh,
You can make
place
it
a.
a
I can
6.
place a
Ah, here we
1.
go. There's a lot of things you can do here.
I can place a
You
1.
can place a 1.
I can place a
Yeah,
1. Yep. So
you
1
can
can't
place a
go
1.
here by regular Sudoku. 1 can't go here because it's in the same weird shaped box. Same here, it's in the same weird shaped box as this one, so that's
Yeah.
1. Now I can place
Now, here's
2
something.
because two's not there or there because it's in
Yeah.
the same box or there basically.
Hmm.
Uh-huh. Sorry, you do what you'd want to do.
Um, so I was going to go and look at that, and looking at that row 9,
Row 9, sorry,
you've
yeah.
already put the tick 2, but you can take that 7 out of that square. But
Yep.
you've also got a 4-5 pair in the row as well now.
Oh, yep.
And then that other square though has to be a 6 or an 8 as well because of the box. There's already a 7 in the box,
Oh, so, yep.
which gives us a 7. Yep.
Yep.
And then also you can place a 2 in the box with the 9 arrow.
The 2 in the
The
box
other
with
9
the...
arrow that's not
This
full.
one. This one. Right here.
Yep.
That's the one. And
Yep.
then...
And you can then place the 7, and
Uh,
that's square because
yep.
of the 7 in row 7, column
This is
7.
a...
And then therefore that's
Yeah,
an 8.
that's a...
And you get another 4-5-9 triple up at the top of row of column 7.
Oh, here. 4, 5, 9.
Yeah.
Ah,
Mm,
nice.
quite interesting.
Nice, nice. That can't be 7. That's 6. That's 6, 8. That 4, 6. Oh, 9.
Ah, here we go. Yeah, did you see the thing with the 9 as well?
Yeah, 9 has to not be there. So that's
Yeah.
that's 9.
There are 2 ways to work that out as well, which is pretty cool.
Oh, what was
It
your
lays with
way?
the 9. The 9 in column 9 forces the 9 to be in those 2 squares in that box.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So,
Um, I mean, if this is 9, this is 8 7 in some way. Don't see an issue yet. Yet. Um, hmm. I feel like. Hmm. Hmm. No.
now I'll get to
Yeah, I'm not thinking too much now at the moment. It's kind of hard when I mean, I'd struggle with regular Sudoku at the best of time, right? When it's these
yeah,
funky shaped boxes.
it can be a bit tricky to keep up with.
Where's Hooks to the backseat Sudoku us? Can't Hooks, so this is your time. Um, it's
Could be worth pencil marking the 1s and 3s in row 6.
I've been trying to solve all
They
the
just
four
have to
fives
be
and
there.
yeah.
Hmm.
Ah, you are on it. That's good. Hooks is on the job. Um, 9 can't go.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at 9 can't go on here. I don't think. No, it can't. No, it can. 9, 8, 7. Yeah. Uh. Hmm. Yeah. No. Ignore me. Ignore me. I think most people do anyway. Uh. Hmm.
Ah.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
Ah. Ah.
Ah.
Yes. Yes.
Ah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
All right.
We want to look at the Renban that has a 4-5-9 on it.
This one. Yeah.
and you want to look at the unmarked square,
This one.
that cannot be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 9. Based on
One, two, three.
1, 2, 3 in the row, 4, 5, 9 in the box.
Yeah.
It is a 6, 7, or 8.
6, 7, 8. Right.
Alright,
Unfortunately, all possible with what we currently have.
yeah. Here's the thing though. That means the square below it can't be a 3.
Yes.
Yeah. And it also can't be a 4 or 5 or a 9.
I did see that it can't be a 4 or 5.
So it
Right.
is also a 6, 7, or 8,
So this can't
which
be a
removes 4 as an
4. Yeah,
option.
because if this is 4, it has to be 5. Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
It's not a ton, but it's something.
And if this is 5, it's 6, 7. If this is 9, it's 8,
It's 7,
7.
8.
So
So there's always a 7.
there's a 7 there.
Hmm.
Which means
It does put a 7 in one of 2 squares in the center box.
yeah, there or there.
Nothing crazy, but
Hmm. Right.
here we go. We can use the exact same logic on another square in that row, which is
In this row?
the no, in the one above it.
In this row? Yeah.
Yep, in that same box with the 4, 5, 9 triple.
4, 5,
Cannot
9.
be a 1, 2, 3, 7, 4, 5, 9. It has to be a 6 or an 8.
Cannot be.
1, 2, and 3 in the
Yep.
row. 4,
Yep.
5, 7, 9 in the box.
Yeah.
It's a 6 or 8. That gives us a 6, 7, 8 triple in the box.
So it does. Yeah. Sorry. I'm getting
So
my
that
head
makes
around
it
it.
a
That
yeah,
makes this one
and that gives us a 1, 2, 3 triple.
that not being a 3.
Which that's not a 3, but that gives us again. That's a 1, 2, 3 triple up the top. That gives 1, 2, 3 triple in that row as well.
In
And it
this, yeah,
also means that
this can't be a 1.
yeah, the highest squares like that Renban at most is one like it has to be. It can't have a 1 on it.
Hmm.
So it's yeah.
Yeah, 4, 5,
Yeah, that
right?
one has to be 4, 4, or 5, which means the other one has to be a 2, 4, 5.
2, 4, 5. Yes.
Could be a 2
Could be, yeah, because
with a 3
2,
and a
3, 4.
4,
2, yeah, go 2,
or
3,
it's 3,
4.
4.
Can this be a
Ah,
2?
that can't be a 2 though. That has
Yeah,
to be
this
a
can't be
3,
a
right?
2.
'Cause you need a 3 on the Renban. Yep. So that's a 3.
3.
That just takes a couple. Oh, that gives us another 3
Here.
because it. Yep. And then that gives a 3 in the center box too.
Here. Yep.
Yep.
Use that.
Bingo, bango.
Oh, I'll move that. Oh, come on.
Oh, and that gives us a 1, 2 pair in row column 5 because there's that
Column
1, 2, 3
5.
can't be a 3,
Oh, yeah.
and then therefore that can't. We know where a 1 is in the center
That
box
can't
as
be a
well
1.
now.
Yeah, there we go. 1's there.
There,
Yeah.
there we go.
There we
And
go.
that gives us the 1, 2s at the top.
Oh yeah, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it,
Cool.
isn't it?
Ah,
I reckon we
we
can.
know that's a 3, 4, 5 Renban now.
Yep.
Like we can just place the 2 in that box as well.
Uh, two's there, two's there.
5 Sudoku.
Yep,
Top right of that box. Yep.
yep.
Nice.
Good, good. 4,
Okay.
5.
Cool.
What 4, 5 pairs? There, 6, 8, and 9 along here.
And we can solve that immediately.
6, because that's 8
Yeah.
and 9.
The 8 and the 9 are still in place, but we got the 6 immediately,
Yep,
which gives us another 4, 5 up the top. Oh,
yep.
beautiful. That gives us a 4, 5 pair in the row, which means we get a 9.
Oh yeah, yeah. 9. That's not nice. That's 4 and 5.
And
Yeah.
that 9 sees back over and gives us another 9. The 7, 8, 9 triple in column
Oh
2.
yeah, there we go. Yeah, this
And
is
then that's
that's a
probably opening
5.
up a ton of stuff. That gives us the 5, which means we know it's a 6, 7.
Yep,
That therefore gives us an 8.
that gives
That
us
also solves a bunch of the 4 5s for us now from regular Sudoku with
5,
that 5.
4, 5. 4, 5. Oh, that's 9.
9. And then all your 4 5s on the left side.
4, 5.
Oh, and that's on that one too. Just all of the 4 5s that we have on the board are currently
Uh,
solved now.
4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 4, 5, 6.
At the top left as
6,
well.
6, 5, 5.
Beauty.
Um,
Alright,
is that everything?
that was pretty good.
That was not bad, not bad,
Um,
not
I
bad.
think that is everything that is currently opened up from that. Yes.
Cool.
Okay. Now we can. I think it's probably just a matter
I
of filling
I
in all the squares and then
I think it's
solving it.
just regular Sudoku
I think we're
to
done.
round it off.
Yep, yep. So that's where do you want to start? This
Um,
box?
yeah, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8.
That's not an 8.
Yeah.
I think it's a 6, 7 pair in row 2, which lets us place a 4.
Yeah, that's 4. 1, 2,
Mhm.
3, 4, 5,
This is
6,
another
7,
6,
8.
7, 8
This is 6,
triple.
7, 8.
Yep,
This
that's fine. We'll
that's
come back
fine.
to that.
Yeah, whatever.
I think we can look at column 6.
6,
We
7.
have a
Yeah.
6, 7 pair. We need
Oh,
a
actually,
4 and an
I
8,
shouldn't read that bottom
and
up. Oh, yeah,
we can
4 here,
figure that
8,
out immediately.
8 here, so
Yep.
8's out there.
In fact, we know that is a. What is that in
1, 2,
that
3,
row?
4, 5, 6, 7. You got all the 4s?
That's a 4, 9 pair in that 7th row, and
Oh, 4 has to go here. There we go.
that's instantly solved.
Oh,
9 and that. Bam.
oh, sorry, I was jumping the gun on something else. Sorry.
That's
What were you
good.
saying?
No, you did what I was doing.
I'm
I was
I'm
saying what you
lazy.
literally just solved.
I'm lazy. Oh, nice. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's the 7, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 5. 7 here means that's 6. That's 8. That's 7. That's 6. That's 8. That's 7. That's 6. That's 7. That is 6. And that is. Don't know. Don't know. 8. Looks good as far as I can tell. Puzzle doesn't include solution. Yeah, looks good enough. Oh dear. That was a mistake. I think this was suddenly accidentally flashed up on the screen.
Oh,
Somehow.
but
No,
hey, we did
no, I
it.
don't think it did. No, it shouldn't have. Okay, cool.
Good shit.
It fit on my screen.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Right. Go next.
Yeah, sure.
Go next.
Start the next one without me. I'm gonna grab something to eat.
Oh, right. Okay. Right. Don't know the time on that one because we messed it up. So I'm gonna actually reset the timer here once I've explained the rules. What have we got? Normal Sudoku rules. Lol. I'm not explaining that. You know it by now. Each grey cell, fortress. Sure. Interesting name. Must be
Tell you
higher.
what, mate. I've
What?
realised where I'm getting my food at.
Where are you getting your food?
I went to a party yesterday and
Oh
I got
yeah.
a party bag.
Nice. Why wasn't I invited?
I don't think you know the person whose party it was, sadly.
And also the whole opposite side of the world ordeal.
No, 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 that's a minor issue.
It's a minor issue, is it? Okay. Right. So this one's quite straightforward. So we got our thermometers, which you saw briefly in the last one, but again, as you go along, these digits have to increase. So it could go 1, 3, 5, 6, 9. And that works. And then the only other one is these grey cells. Every white cell that a grey cell touches, this cell has to be bigger than. So for example, this cell here has to be bigger than these two. This cell here has to be bigger than these three. And that's it. So it's going to be a lot of just looking at what's bigger and smaller than other numbers. So I have a feeling that 1s and 9s are where we're supposed to look. Right. You here, mate? Or is it you?
I am, mate. I'm trying to work out what I want to start with in this party bag.
Alright, well, what are your options? We can start a
I've got
vote. We can do a vote,
sure.
I reckon. So we do, yeah,
Alright.
manage poll. I think
We've got a party popper, which I
you
can't eat,
can't eat a.
and you've got contraceptive, which I also can't eat,
What should Brody eat
and
first?
then
Yeah.
we've got jumpies, M&Ms, a
What?
cherry ripe, a gold coin, Skittles, and a Zappo.
Sorry, run that by me again. I got lost by
There's
the
a lot of
first.
options.
What
I
have
think
we?
there's too many options for a poll. We got jumpies,
I don't know what
which it
jumpies are.
doesn't matter. Some people, I'm sure there's an Australian in here. Chris is here,
We've
right?
got Hookster. Yeah, so you got
We got
jumpies.
M&Ms.
M and M's.
I've got Skittles.
Yep.
I've got a cherry ripe.
Cherry what? Sorry.
Cherry ripe.
Ripe.
R-I-P-E.
Right.
I've got a Zappo. And I've got a gold coin.
Oh no. Um. Oh no. It only lets
We
me
out of
go up to
options on the poll.
5. Ah.
That's alright.
Sorry, I've left
I'll
the
have to.
gold
That's
coin.
alright. The gold coin can sit out.
Gold coin sitting out. Duration 2 minutes. Start poll.
Mate, I have to wait 2 minutes to eat.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Yeah. Wait. I think that works.
it did. Yeah,
You could. The thing you could vote on this, but then that kind of
I did.
ruins the.
That's alright.
Uh,
I'm treating it
that
as a
means
tiebreaker.
that means you have
Eat
your own
the. I'm
opinion.
not eating a condom. No, thank you. I'm good. I might pass on that one, Abby.
Not on stream.
Definitely not on stream. Not off stream either. I'm right. I'm all good. Thank you.
You can give it a go if you want. I'll tell you what. Whilst we wait, we'll
Are you gonna do the Squirtle?
we'll do a Squirtle. We'll do a Squirtle whilst we wait. Galarian Meowth. A bit of a downtime. It's single type. It's actually smaller and lighter than Galarian Meowth, which is kind of big. Because Galarian Meowth's quite small. Oh, sorry, Darren.
I think.
What should
I
we?
think it might be. Let's go with Wurmple.
Wurmple? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, heights rate. Oh, we got the.
Ooh,
Oh, it's
it's a
bug
bug
type.
type.
It's a bug type.
Ooh, it's a bug type. That's
Oh,
earlier than Gen 3. No, no,
Canopy.
no. Weedle's not. It'd be Caterpie.
It probably is
Caterpie
Canopy.
works.
Probably is Canopy. Oh,
Oh,
bam bam.
easy, mate.
Yeah, nice, nice. Get it. New game because it's still going. I'm gonna go with Lottie's favorite
Ah, the
starting pick.
classic.
It's Lottie's favorite starting pick. Um. Oh, few results. Right, we've got
There's a
40%.
tie.
We've got 2 votes for M&Ms, 2 votes for Skittles, 1 vote for Jumpies.
And I was the Jumpies, so I'm not gonna eat them both first.
You can't eat, but you can't eat M&Ms and Skittles together. That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Tell you what, the first person to answer in chat which one, they can just pick it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Who's got their finger on the button?
Oh, we need something.
Skittles.
Skittles.
Alright.
Okay, I mean we need a Gen 2 mon that's
Like Umbreon.
yeah, Umbreon is that'll is single. Oh no, Umbreon isn't a good guess because it has to be shorter. What's Espeon looking like? No, Espeon's lighter than.
So it's Umbreon. Alright, what about
What about?
Donphan?
See, that's where my mind was kind of heading at. But, oh no, Donphan's slightly bigger.
What about Fampy?
If Fampy works, I'm gonna. Oh my god, Fampy
Fampy
does work.
works.
Yes. Oh, secondary ground
Oh,
type. Secondary ground type. And in the right gen, Quagsire? No. Wooper?
no, because it's a water type.
Oh yeah, it can be water type. Oh, how many ground? Oh god, Gen 2 ground type. Swinub.
Pilotwine you'll be looking at, right?
Pylo.
Too tall.
Yeah, too tall.
Secondary ground type. Your other options, I believe. You've got. What have you got? Is Gligar flying ground or ground flying?
Good question.
Or
Ground
also too
flying, but also
tall?
too tall. Too tall. Hey,
Yeah,
who can
which
I
would
steal
mean
you?
that your other option.
Is
Steelix is definitely too tall.
I don't know. Let's have a
Larvitar.
look. Larvitar. Oh yeah, Larvitar's ground. Oh yeah. There we go. Larvitar. Nice.
Alright, I'm eating my Skittles then.
There you go. Skittles. Delicious. Right. enough of that for now. We'll come back to that probably. Um, Fort Sushi. I don't know why it's called Fort Sushi. These are called fortress cells, so I get the fort, but I have no idea where the sushis come from. Does anything here look like sushi?
It's probably meant to be like a sushi roll, the way the fortress works. What you got in the middle is the
Oh,
toppings or
oh
something.
yeah, 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 yeah. I see that. Right. Did you hear they're quite easy. You probably like this cell has to be bigger than the ones that are
Hmm.
next to it that are white. Right. Okay. I'm gonna actually restart the timer this time. Let's go. So, ones, twos are interesting in this because you can't have a one or a two in here because then uh this would
Yeah.
just break because one of these would have to be bigger than the one or the two. Um,
Um,
one and
the
two
thermometer.
also can't go here,
Yep.
so we have a one and a two here. And then
Mhm.
that's not quite so powerful along this one because one and a
No,
two
it
could
does help
go
a lot
here.
though.
It could go here.
It does give us a 1-2 pair in the bottom box.
Yeah. So that's one, two, and then the
Oh,
other.
hello.
You know, I love video games.
Crap!
Would you like to join our Sudoku stream?
Get in.
And by that I mean Lake is streaming on
It's a
twitch.tv/I_is_cheesecake
good
and is
channel.
streaming himself solving a Sudoku.
You
Whoa.
love Sudokus, don't you?
I'm shit at Sudoku, so
That's okay. Get in.
I will watch from Discord and not contribute.
That's okay.
Alright. So that's still helpful though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
So 3 has to be on the left fortress somewhere.
Yes.
Because it can't
Three
be 3
has to
up there
be,
because you can't have a 1 and a 2 and a 1 before it.
and a three can't go here
Because
because
there would be.
this
Yep.
has to be one and two. So three.
And 3 can't go on either of the ones in the bottom box because you'd need a 1 and a 2 in the right.
Yeah.
So
So
it's in that middle stretch there.
there we go. Three's there. Wow. Nice. And then wherever the three goes, a one and a
And it
two.
can't go.
Yep.
Can't
Can't
go in
go
that one.
there.
Yep.
Can't go in
So
that one
it's one of those 2 squares.
because this has to be followed up by a one and a two here.
Mhm.
Right. I was gonna look at nines next, but because nines are interesting that they can't go in any of the cells next to a.
On either side.
Yeah, they can't.
Yep.
Nines can't go like there at all. Um. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Nines there or there.
Huh.
Actually, I think nines are going to be quite good just in general. Just to
Yes.
look at where they can. I'm going to color.
I was just noting row 7 only has 3 squares that can have a 9, so I think you could color in all the squares that can't have a 9 and we'll
Yeah.
see what we look like.
I'm going to color in every single square that can't have a
I'm
nine.
pretty sure that's what you're doing anyway,
Yeah,
so
that is what I'm doing. Red. Ugh. Oh. Wait, no, nines can be here or here. Yeah.
alright, M&M's time.
Oh yeah. This is Brody's lunch, by the way.
It's
I
not
love
my
M&Ms.
lunch. It's 10:44 p.m.
It's dessert.
We had a poll. It is dessert. We had a poll to determine what snack I should eat first.
Yeah.
Hey, Harmer.
Hammer. This is so confusing. Yeah, I think the coloring actually. Maybe I chose a bad color. Although any color would kind of be a bad color, wouldn't it? 9 has to be here, here, or here. 9 has to be. Oh, this is so close to swordfish logic. This is so close to swordfish logic.
Maybe we color those squares in and uncolor the red and see if we can spot any other things like that.
Bam, 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 bam.
I think that's going to be relevant.
I think it will be. Maybe we should also look at ones, because one can't go here, 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 here. One. Oh, oh, oh!
Oh, there we go.
One. Yeah.
Good call on that one.
Hey. Right, yeah, sorry. So ones can't go on here because one has to go on a bulb of thermometer, or else that would have to be 0 or less. We explained already why one can't go here or here. It can't. I mean, for multiple reasons. Also, because there's a 1-2 pair down here, and then simply there can't go on a thermo. Great. That means one is now limited to, sorry, those 2 positions there. Only here for Ami. Fair enough.
Ah,
Huh?
that's something.
What is?
1 and 2 in the middle box have to go in that middle row. The middle column, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Something we should have probably noticed before, but didn't.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
What are the oh yeah, blues are like to do with 9s. You know, one's the here or here, and then one could be like any of those. What does that matter? Maybe it's similar to logic? No, because 2 could go there and that would be a 1, right? So the same trick doesn't quite work. Yeah, mine has to be here or here. And then,
How did you? Oh wait, never mind.
What?
Yeah. I just missed something. I was being dumb.
Okay. I'll ignore you then. Maybe it's 2 of 3 having to go here, so it would be 1. No. Right. 8 is a lot less powerful because, like, wherever 8 goes in here, it could just be a 9 here, and then, yeah, so that's not
Hello.
that. Oh my god, we have more?
Feathers here.
Oh.
Wow, you're
This
right,
looks
We are-
interesting.
we
We
do
are
get
live
it.
streaming our Sudoku solve on twitch.tv
That is true. Get in.
/I_is_cheesecake.
Get in.
Oh, is it in Chill Like Your Tie?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Get in.
So sorry, but I didn't know I was dropping into a stream.
No, this is partly why. This is part of the fun.
Okay. I love Sudoku. I love puzzles. I've never seen anything like what I'm looking at
Get
right
it.
now, and it's really exciting.
Wonderful. Do you want a quick rundown then?
I really would actually.
Okay, right. I'll remove the blue quickly to make it interesting, to make it easier to see. Right. So, these ones here, these sort of clues are called thermometer clues. So as you go along a thermometer, starting at the bulb, digits have to increase. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That works. For example, that's quite straightforward. Do you get that?
Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
And then these grey cells here, this cell here has to be higher than all the white cells that it sees, that it touches orthogonally. So this digit here is bigger than these 3. This one here is bigger than those 2. This one here is bigger than those 2. So on and so forth, and that's it. And this solves.
And you can solve this with the original clues, just that 6.
Yeah, that 6 is, that 6 is given. That one we figured out already.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've worked something else out.
Go on.
8 cannot go in the sushi roll.
8 can't go in the sushi roll. What
The
here?
sushi roll. I love
Yes.
that term.
This.
Any of the sushi squares.
Why?
Because you need the gray cells have to be higher than it, and you would need 2 9s in the same row.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 8 is not in the sushi roll.
So if there was an 8 in one of them, both the gray cells would need to be higher than it, and that doesn't work.
Yeah.
So 8's only got 3 squares in column 5.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Wait,
Can technically go on the thermometer.
Wait, what? Sorry, what was that about 8s can go? Oh yeah, 8s
Well-
can. Oh yeah, 8s can have to go here, here, or here.
Yeah.
Okay. And if 8 goes, no, yeah, 9 could go there, and okay, right, we'll go back to because you figured out that 9 has to go here or here, but now
Yeah.
8 has to go here, here, or here.
What we do know is that bottom square has to be an 8 or 9, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Because it can't be anything else.
Yes.
Because up the top, if it's an 8 on the thermometer, then 9 has to go down the bottom.
Yeah. And if it's
If it's a 8 up the top, then 9 goes down the bottom anyway. If it's a 9 up the top,
then
8 can't go on the thermometer and it has to go down the bottom.
correct. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Right.
So while the one at the top can be something different, the one at the bottom has to be an 8 or 9.
Thank you, Brody. Oh, did you? Oh, didn't reach out with
Oh,
Hookster.
you already spot that before, Chris?
Hookster spotted it.
Oh, you did.
Lol, you got ignored.
I apologize for missing that,
Oh,
Chris.
no.
I have the Discord stream open so that I can
LMAO, you
stream
got
delayed.
yeah, but I don't have. I do have.
Blake's
the
just a
chat
bad
open.
streamer.
I'm just a bad.
Somebody's also been told they have a nice voice. I don't know who Donnie is though.
Don't know. We'll have to ask. Hold on. I'll update the cool command for you because
yeah.
you won't know. You won't we've got Snake.
Oh, I am Don. Oh, thank you.
There you go. Hello. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, we got Snake. He's pretty cool.
Good intro.
Ignore his outburst though, and then we've got Feather, and they're pretty cool too.
Hello, I'm Feather.
I'm here to be useless, but also look sexy, which is the ideal
You're
media
here to
trope.
be snarky.
All Sudoku solvers are sexy.
Snexy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
So the thermometers, do they have to increase by 1, or do they just have
can
to
go-
generally increase?
Just generally.
Yeah, generally.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
New people in the Lake Cinematic Universe.
That's right. I have other friends. May as well do
Right.
that.
Drop a quick follow.
Oh, cheers.
Drop a
I'll drop a quick cheers.
funny Prime sub.
Oh, that's a very cheeky Prime sub, thank you. Love it.
You're
Oh,
very welcome.
Thank you. Oh, you're not gonna get the. Oh well. There's no point in saying what I usually say in people Prime sub because you don't know who that is. Anyway. God, those. This is tough.
This is a bit of a tough one.
Yeah, this is a
Right.
wild one. I really like this.
If 7 goes in the sushi roll, then it's 8 and 9 having to go here, which is fine, right? Yeah. That's an issue.
There's something I deeply love about hearing the 7 goes into sushi roll in the context of Sudoku.
It is really good. It is
I'm rolling with
absolutely
it.
joyful.
I'm rolling with it now that Brody said it. 9's in one of 2 positions here, right? Yeah.
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 Yes.
Yes. Wait.
No, it could be on the.
No, it could be there. Never mind. Ignore me.
Still be on the grays.
It could be here. What a shame. I'm sure it's going to be looking at 1s and 2s and 9s and 8s. And then this 6.
Checking in. Have you ignored anything from Chris lately?
Oh, that's a
Probably
good
up to date
point.
on Chris.
No, no, Chris put some clap and then a chef emote and then another clap. That's it from Chris.
Ladies and gentlemen, the clap.
Do you need anything else?
Alright,
I don't think I need anything else. Right.
Hmm.
I'm gonna look at where 9s go again. I think.
okay.
I'm gonna go back to highlighting blue where 9s could go, and hope that that leads us somewhere.
Yeah.
So like in this row, blue, like 9 has to go here, here, or here, and then because this is so close to having something nice going on. If
I feel like I need to rewire my brain for this puzzle. And once I get it, I'm
I
gonna
feel like
get it.
yeah, there's definitely got to be some swordfish that shows up, right?
there's got to be a swordfish.
Like I don't know how there's not a swordfish in
A
this.
swordfish.
Yeah,
You're
swordfish is something from regular Sudoku.
I'm sure
It's like
we'll
an
come across
advanced
it.
Sudoku technique.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, I'm so out of Sudoku
I'm gonna
meta.
Google that real quick because apparently I've been playing Sudoku wrong this whole time.
It's for like your harder level.
What the hell is a
Sudoku is
swordfish?
easier
I'm
to-
sure if we get to a swordfish, we'll explain what it is.
I'm now a swordfish main in Sudoku.
It's like a more advanced X-wing, if you know what X-wings are.
And if you don't know what an X-wing is, there's another one to look up.
See, at this point, I don't know if how much you're fucking with me and how much is just.
No, I found a wiki page on it from SudokuWiki.org. This is
Oh.
legitimate.
Get
I mean,
it.
honestly, that's just the best part of like anything that you're in the deep knowledge of. Is
Yeah,
just
right.
When it's on the wiki.
it's throwing out terms that make absolutely no sense out of context.
Yeah, it's like if I were playing Mega Man on stream and I were like, so I'm about to perform the Eclipsean hamster. And everyone's just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. Ooh.
This 6 isn't quite that helpful with this thermometer actually. I thought maybe it would be. But
Yeah. And that's an X-Wing. Okay.
yeah.
Well, I don't have the time to absorb all of this text right now, but I will read this later when I'm not trying to be entertaining on a stream.
That's okay. Well,
It's the curse of streaming.
Absolutely.
the stress of streaming this when you could just not get it. You could just absolutely not figure out the puzzle, and then you're like a right numpty. So that's always a fear.
It could be worse. You could be a left knob.
Yeah. I don't think I've figured that. Have we had that, Brody, where we've had a puzzle where
Hello,
we've
Miss
decided,
Brill.
oh my god, April's here. Hey.
Have we had a
Hello,
puzzle where we've
April.
decided what?
Where we've decided, nah, can't solve this yet. I don't think we have.
I don't think so. We've sat here for like over an hour on some of them, but
Yeah. I try to pick
You're
one.
too much of alpha gamers.
It's kind of hard though, because I can't. I just kind of judge it by the video length of what I find it on, you know? Because if it's too long, I won't do it. But
if it's too hard for the people that are better than us at Sudoku, then it's going to be too hard for us.
basically, yeah.
Okay.
If that's okay, hold on. If that's 9, then that's 9, which is interesting. Maybe. If
I want to just leave the 9s for a second. There are a few interesting interactions with the sushi where the fortress roll where there's the 3s in that middle box.
What? This has to be 1, 2.
In terms of in terms of having 4s and 5s in that same section.
Okay.
I don't think that the middle blue square on the left can be a 4, just of note.
This one? Can't be a...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, it can't.
It can't. If you're saying the top and bottom left are 3s, then
Yeah.
If one of those is regardless, that one can't be a 4 just because of that arrow to the left of it.
Arrow.
You would need a thermo.
Thank you.
I keep doing that, don't I? Thank
Gotta
you.
go.
Thank
Was
you.
interesting. Bye. Thank you for stopping by.
Thanks for staying.
Thank you.
How does the thermometer work into
I'm
it?
glad it was interesting. How does it?
So
Oh,
because
that
if
was
there's a
loud.
4 in the fortress, then it has to be higher than the white cells it borders, which means that they need to be 1, 2, and 3. Because of the thermometer, that would have to be a 3, which would need a 2 and a 1, which not only doesn't work because of
Oh,
that 1, but also doesn't work because you'd need a 1 or a 2 on the other side of the 4.
gotcha. Yeah.
It also means there's only one specific situation where that can be a 5, which is if it goes 2, 3, 4, 1.
2, 3, 4, 1.
And if that happened, then that right thermometer would have to be either 6 or 7, 8, and 9.
It'll be 7.
It would have to be 7, 8, 9, I think, in that case.
Actually, I
Oh,
think
that
those
doesn't work.
two thermometers on the sides have to be really important because they both have to be ascending, and the sushi rolls have to be higher values because they need a lower value
Yeah.
on the outside of them.
Yeah, so this is so
So
this cell's actually bigger.
that
So actually,
thermometer,
this is basically like another thermometer. You can just extend this
Yeah.
thermometer back one.
Exactly. Yeah, and
and it can't be. So the lowest that thermometer's first digit could be is a 6, which it can't be because of the square. So it's a 1, 2, 3, or 4 or 5, right?
yeah, it has to
Wait,
Is
be.
that correct?
What
That
this
one.
one? This one has to be
Yeah.
1, 2,
I
3.
think that's right. Yeah.
So if this is a
That's the highest it can be is 5.
if this is 7, 8, 9,
think
then that
so.
has no. Yeah.
Yeah. So that.
Cool.
Can we do anything else with that? Is the question.
Ah,
Yes. That
It
means
can't.
that
It can't be a.
that can't be a 5 either. The one we were
Yeah.
talking about.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah,
The one
can't be a
between the
5.
3s. No, not that
Oh, sorry.
thermometer.
Wait, which one? Sorry.
The
Where are we going?
the fortress square between the 3s cannot be a 5
Oh, this one can't be a 5. Yeah.
because we just worked out that it needs to be 1, 2, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
This is 6,
So
7, 8,
this
or
is
9.
6, 7, 8, or 9.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Baby steps.
Yeah. Little baby steps.
Absolutely. I have to go wake my partner up, but I'll be right back.
That's fine.
No worries.
All right.
Feather is
Let's
fucking dead.
let's solve the whole puzzle
No,
whilst Feather's gone.
Feather.
Let's just
They
solve
went
it
too
whilst
soon.
Feather's gone, and then they'll come back and be like,
They
"Huh?
went too soon.
What happened there?" What if we just put in like a
We can
load
do
of?
this.
What if we just like
A load
put
of
in some
bullshit
fake
and just started
digits?
filling.
Like what? Like
No,
what if I just did this
no.
and just they come back and it's like,
No.
huh? How'd you do that?
Don't confuse them.
Okay, fine. I thought
They did nothing wrong.
that'd be a pretty funny prank, but
They left us, Brody. That's wrong.
Oh, that's a good point. They did leave us.
disgusting. Disgusting.
Okay, what can we do now?
If this is I kind of want to go fishing with go fishing. Get my arm in a cast. Middle left thermo starts to the flat. This is 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because if this goes 6, 7, 8, that would have to be a 9. That would have to be an 8. Correct. 5, 6, 7.
Wait, what?
If this is, yeah, I'm looking at what Chris said. This is Chris logic. So
Yeah,
this is
but if
6,
it goes
7, 8. Then this can't be 6, 7, 8. So it'd have to be 9 here.
9, and then the
that's
square to the
fine.
right of it can be anything.
Yeah, that can be anything. I've got no. That can be a 6.
Can you explain your logic a bit further, please, Chris?
Yeah, carry on, Chris.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
Thank you.
You've
Thank God they're alive.
I did a prank you, but Brody said no.
I vetoed it.
I was gonna just put a load of random digits down anywhere, and then you come back and I'm like, "Whoa, how'd you get all that?" But I got vetoed.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I hope Chris is typing up a paragraph
Yeah.
in the chat right now.
We're waiting on Chris because Chris was like, "I've got something, guys," and then and then hasn't elaborated.
Yes, I know it. We asked you to
It
God
can't
damn
be
it, Chris.
Try to
I'll try-
explain.
I'll try and explain. Right.
We said we're waiting for Chris to explain, and your response was, "I'll try to explain."
If middle left, fortress box to the right.
This one?
Yeah.
This one or this one? Because of the other fortress box. to the right.
I think either one would invalidate it because that would be the same round.
Why?
6, 7,
If it went
8,
6,
9.
well, the sushi wouldn't be a 9. It would be the out of the side of the roll technically. But if it went 6, 7, if the row went 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, would that not work?
Yeah, 1, 5, 2, 3, 4. Normal Sudoku.
Whoa!
No,
We don't talk
Okay.
about that
It
here.
Get out. Get out. You know
It is
what?
a normal Sudoku.
Get the hell out of this stream right now, Chris. You know I don't handle normal Sudoku.
Is that what they call committing Sudoku?
Yeah.
Let's start filling this in late to see. Put the 6, 7, 8, 9 back in. I just want to try and visualize what Chris is trying to say.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
6 would have to be in one of these.
Yep.
6.
I think you should just put 69 in each square.
6 him.
Thank you for your contribution, Snake.
You're welcome.
No, Chris, I don't see it.
I don't
I'm
see it
struggling
either.
to follow as well.
Chris, I don't see it.
Chris, you're fucking us up.
Come on.
Show us on the doll where the 6 would go.
Holy shit. Morally, that's an awful joke. Otherwise, it's a fucking great joke.
2 has to go here or here. I think. Yeah. Looking at 2s now. Keep going, I'll keep working. He's not figuring it out himself.
Yes, you will.
Alright, okay, I'm gonna look at I'm looking at where 2s can go. You can't stop me.
I love how in the middle box, top left, you put 1 and 2, and then also put 1 and 2 for good measure.
Oh.
Yeah, so the technical reason for that is that the centered 1 and 2 is to say that 1 and 2 are the only digits that can go in that square.
Oh, okay.
And then the outer 1 and 2s is to say those 3 squares are the only places where 1 and 2 can go in that box.
Yeah.
So we know one of them goes in that top left corner because it can only be 1 or 2. But the other 2 squares, one of them is a 1 and a 2 or a 2, and the other one we have no idea what it is yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Alright.
Yeah, hopefully we'll figure it out because we will need to solve the Sudoku.
Nah. I don't see it. I don't think we. Who cares? I'm gonna do pink for where 1s could go.
Or where they can't go.
Where they can't go, rather. No, where they can go, because 1s.
Oh, okay, no,
where they can go. That same thermal as it can't start with Thor because of the thermal above. That's 4. That's.
Why can
why
the
not?
thermometer build not be 1? Oh, wait.
I mean,
The entire row can be 1, yeah. Sorry.
Because of that
Yeah.
one. You know, the one bit of the one digit that we have. Why not, Chris? This would be a.
Can't start with 4. So if it starts with 4,
I don't see what he's on about. I think
no,
I don't see what Chris is on about.
because if that's a 4 at the start of the thermometer,
There has to be a
on the
4 in the
left.
first 3 boxes. Of course. Does there?
Why?
No, there doesn't.
Why does there have to be a 4 in those 3
There
squares?
doesn't have to be a 4 in one of those. Chris, are you looking up the answer? Are you cheating?
Chris.
Come on.
I assume Chris is just confused by
Yeah.
the fact that that's the only squares 4 can go on that thermometer, but 4 doesn't have to be on the thermometer in that box.
Hello, Luna Lovegood.
If there's
It's
no
a
4 in those 3
certified
squares,
crystal.
it just means there's no 4 on the thermometer.
I am good. How are you? Yeah, 4 doesn't have to. So,
God, I need a new chair. This is
Yeah.
the creakiest motherfucker.
it is quite creaky.
I'm trying to sit as still as humanly possible.
That thermometer could be 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. It does, yeah.
Yeah. Finally, someone said your name gets pronounced wrong.
How?
How?
I'm very interested
Okay.
now.
Okay.
How does Luna get pronounced wrong? Unless Luna is the incorrect way of saying it.
That's what I said.
Yeah. Yoko and the
Luna love God. Oh, I mean that sounds pretty cool, but it's
Not quite correct.
not quite
Oh,
correct.
right. Okay. Yeah. Right. I see. Luna love good. Right. Okay. I'm with you. We were looking at just the Luna part. Sorry.
Okay.
I see. I see. I can see why. But yeah.
Let's see here.
Oh. They don't get the Harry Potter.
Okay, wait a second.
I'm waiting.
We're fucking stupid.
I'm
Oh,
pausing.
Right.
I'm
I
pausing.
am. Thank you.
Can we not?
Thank you.
So we worked out that 3 has to go where it does in the middle box, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've paused.
We
Yeah.
already been over that bit.
Mm-hmm.
So where does 3 go in the 6th column?
Not here.
Not in any of those. Not in any other fortress
Not
ones
here,
because
not
of
here.
the 1 and 2 pairs. So it has to go up the
And-
top, right? So it's just a 1, 2, 3 triple that we just missed this entire time.
Correct.
We're just dumb. Yeah,
and
except
three's
that top
not
left
there.
one can't be a 3.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
You have
Good work.
I'm gonna like
Good
I'm gonna
work.
like research Sudoku strategy next
Correct.
time. So I can be here next time, ready to rumble.
That's
They don't get the Harry
wow.
Potter. I know there's someone in Harry Potter called Luna. I don't remember the last name.
Is it not Luna Lovegood in Harry Potter?
It is Luna Lovegood.
I forgot. I've only seen the Harry Potter films once.
I have not seen them, but
Okay.
I've cultural osmosified myself
Fair.
into knowledge of Harry Potter.
It is
Which
Against
also
your
means that
will.
the 3 in box 8 is in the middle column.
3 in box 8 is what? Sorry,
So we've already eliminated in box 8.
down here.
3 has to be in the whites in the middle.
Yes, it does.
It's on the sushi.
It's in the sushi roll. Yeah.
It's in the sushi roll.
Mm,
Does that mean?
delicious.
Does that have any implications for the gray squares?
Not really.
Thinking that right
Yeah,
now.
they're pretty low numbers.
Not
yeah.
really, because we got the 3 lowest number. If we had like a 7 placed in here, then
Yeah, that would
be
do
good.
something.
That'd be nice. But
That'd be
It
a
does
nice
mean-
nice walk on a beach right there.
that'd be wonderful. I want some sushi now. One of the best characters. Yeah, that's true. I really like Luna in the films. I think that's no one. Well, Brody knows who Sam is, but that's Sam's favorite character. I'm pretty sure.
Is it?
Nice.
Nice.
I think so.
I also want sushi now. I've been cursed with the need for sushi.
I don't like sushi.
Oh,
Sorry.
you don't like
Ah,
sushi?
sorry.
Oh wow.
Sorry. Yeah. This puzzle disgusts me.
I'm very.
Yeah,
That's
that's kind of a
that's like
broad
saying you don't
thing.
like sandwiches. It's just a form
Yeah.
factor.
You like Snape? Yeah, I like
let's
Snape.
think.
Do you like Mudkip?
Have you heard the rumors?
Have you? There may be something to that.
I've heard Shade and Nettie cheered one
This
bit.
is for Brodio.
This is for
Let's
Brodio.
go.
This is for I'll pass it on to
Yo,
Brody.
let's go, Brody.
Brody, you've got one bit. I'll remember to
I've got one bit.
I'll pass it on to you at some point.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Right. I suppose that means 4 has to go in here, which is quite restricted. 4 can't go here.
Yeah.
Because this will have to be
Yep,
1,
correct.
2, or 3, which doesn't work. So, if 4's here, 3,
It's 3,
1, 2,
and then-
1, 2, that's fine.
Mhm.
That's fine,
Okay.
isn't it? 4's here. Shouldn't you cheered one
This
bit?
one is for you.
This one's for me. Get in. And if 4's here, that's 3. And that's
But doesn't
2 and
4
that's-
have to be on the right side of the middle square?
Wait, where? Huh?
So which square?
In the middle square, the middle 9. Yeah, doesn't it have to be on the right? Because 6, 7, 8, 9 has to go in the left
It
middle.
doesn't necessarily have to go in the fortress on that part of it. It could be in the middle white squares with the 1 and the 2, technically.
I thought we were confining it to the right
And
column.
we're looking at just in this.
It's in the right column, but it doesn't have to be in that middle box specifically.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out whether
Gotcha.
It
it.
could still be in the middle box.
Okay.
One of those
alright.
fortress squares.
And
I
this one
think.
is for whoever else is in your channel.
Alright, Snake and Feather, you get 1 bit to split between the 2 of you.
Oh hell yeah, Snake. I like the light part. It's shiny. Do you mind taking the dark part of it?
Yeah, sure.
Alright,
Cool.
nice.
Good teamwork.
Draw a face on a bottle of bleach DIY Draco.
Okay.
Or Draco. Nah, Draco's not that good.
Draco.
Blah. Right. So 4 has to go. Yeah, that was unfortunate. We couldn't really.
Yeah.
If that's 4, then. Yeah. Nah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the slightest. Oh, I wonder who that could be.
Me.
Oh wow! What a-
Yo,
You here to claim your one?
Snacky.
You here to claim your 1 bit?
Yo, Snake non-binary, real?
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 Maybe in another timeline.
What does NV stand for in your name?
Not a bit.
No
Yeah, okay.
ninjas.
All right.
What does the show stand for? I feel like star might just be star.
Is showstar not a phrase in and of itself?
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like a star of a show.
If I told you, I'd have to kill you.
Don't kill me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the murder.
No.
I'm gonna pop out the stream. There we go. I can still message people.
Oh, this is a tough slot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Here's something.
I like something.
Something important. We're looking at box 2. And we're going to look at the number 4.
I was actually looking at the number 4 in box 2.
Right,
no.
it cannot go at the end of the thermometer.
Correct.
It cannot go on either of those 2 grey squares.
Right. Yep.
4 is like that, which means 4 is not on the sushi.
Wait, why
There is no
can't
4
it?
in the sushi.
Why can't it go in the left middle
The
box?
thermometer,
Yeah.
because then it would need to have a digit lower than it on the thermometer, which is not possible in the middle square.
Because if
Oh, I see.
Which
Because
that
it's a
was the
1, 2,
four-
3, and the 1, 2 is a
because-
triple.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
oh,
I mean, it's actually not
It-
Snake. Oh, hello, different Snake.
oh, it's not Snake. Wait,
You pranked us, Snake.
Snake, you. I thought that was you.
Oh, Snake totally pranked us.
Wow.
So it is someone.
Wow. So I'm so sorry. We thought this was the
Yo,
person in
Welcome,
the cool
to the
Snake.
stream show.
Real quick, non-binary rights.
True.
There you go.
Well,
You were right when you
Snake,
said that, Feather.
wow,
You actually called it.
Wow. Wow. We got.
we got legitimately pranked. This Snake did not give any indication he was joking.
you rascal. And I've got 2 snakes. Oh, no.
No,
I thought you
gotta
could
show
tell
this
by
one.
how little I'm contributing to the stream,
So,
but
Showstar
Ah.
Snake NB will be Snake, and our Snake will be Snocky. This is a solved problem.
okay.
Oh, this sucks.
I'm going to call them show because they said that's their name.
God.
Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
that
go
makes sense. Yeah.
call that a snake paradise. That's
Oh no.
that's a good one, Chris. That might be your best joke yet.
Okay.
Best joke to date.
Yeah, because me and Brody are in a group called Snake Paradise.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's the joke there.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Okay.
What does that mean for this though?
I'm
It means that in wherever the 3 is in the center box, the fortress cell across from it has to be a 4 or a 5. I think.
Don't mind me. I'm gonna look at
So yeah.
if that's a 4, that would have to be a 3, and that would have to be a 1 or a 2. Because
That square can't be a
this
4
can't
that
be a
you're
4.
looking
This
at.
can't be a 4 because just
Same
bear
reason.
with me on this. Yeah, same reason. So 4 has
Oh, which
to
means
be
it's a 3 and a 4 pair.
yeah. That's what I was
Oh,
going
Nice.
to
yeah.
say.
Yep.
Oh, so that means
And then that gives us a 1 and 2 pair in the
4.
center. You can,
Huh?
they both have to have
Oh,
the
yeah.
1 and the 2 there. So those are the 1 and the 2. The one in the center is not a 1 or a 2.
And 4's here or here. If that's a 4, that's a 3, and that's a 4, that's a 3. Then that's a 2 and a 1.
Okay, so that first square of the thermometer is always a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Whichever. I guess it doesn't have to be, does it? Because 5 could still be in the center. Never mind. You can
No,
put
5.
1, 2 in.
No, 5 can go here. 5 actually can't go. No, 5 can't go here.
There. 5 if 5 is on the fortress, it has to go opposite the 3 other 4.
Yeah.
To share the 1, 2. Now, what you can do though is on the other side of the 3s and the 4s, put a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. we had the exact same thought process.
Yeah.
Love it.
Okay, making some progress.
Very much some progress.
Technically, I think it might be worth noting that the center square is at least 5, 6, 7, or 8, which means the other fortress square is at least 6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, I put a 0 in there. 5.
That one, not that top one.
I'm just doing whatever.
Oh, you're just filling it all in. Okay,
yeah. So
right.
well, but
And then
this
that
can't
one
be
can't
5,
be a 5.
and
Yeah.
then these can be. Well, that can't be 6.
Yes.
And then I don't see any reasoning behind restricting any of these.
Not
Oh wait, hold on. We can't. We said that this can't be 8, didn't we? Because this has to be double 9 then. So that's not 8.
Mhm.
If that's 7,
Okay.
that's 8, 9, which makes that 6 and that 5. Don't see an issue.
Okay, so next step.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna look at. I'm just gonna note that the top of the left fortress, can't be a 5.
Because this is 5.
And it can't be a 6.
If this is 5, 1, 2, 3 are used, so that would be 4, and then yeah, 6.
And then same for 6 because while it can be 4 and 5,
Yeah.
if that's a 5, you need a 4 next to it. So
Yeah.
it can't be. So it's 7, 8, or 9.
Correct. Yeah, good. Well spotted. Well spotted.
Yeah.
I'm going to eliminate the colors again for now. We're not using them for the time
Take
being.
the colors out until we come back to them.
Yeah.
I think we'll need them. I feel like those 9s is pretty relevant.
It's gotta
But I think
be.
right now.
It's gotta be.
Okay.
Oh, 6, 7. Okay, well, now this can be a 6. You're right, Chris. You're a genius.
Oh my god, yes, Chris.
Chris, you're right. You're a genius. If that was a 6, then it'd be 6, 7, 8, 9. What could that be? Yeah. Wow.
You did it, Chris. Just
Actually,
without
wait,
any
hang on.
reasoning.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It can't be a 5 either.
It can't be a 5 either.
Yeah.
Bingo. Bingo bango.
Wow, Chris, you are on it.
Likewise, I think the one on the right cannot be a 5, yeah?
5.
Because then you need 6
yeah.
squares above 5 or higher.
Yeah. Oh, this has got to be. If this is 2, then it can't.
We can place the 1 in that thermometer on the right now because we know the middle square's not a 5, not a 1.
Oh.
In the center row.
Brilliant.
Oh, and that goes boom, bang, bing, boom. Snap.
Well, just like that. Bam, bam, bam.
Yes, well, now we know where the 4 goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we know where the 3 goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We did it.
Bam, bam, bam.
We just placed an extra 4 digits than we had before.
Oh, all thanks to Chris. All
Thank
thanks,
you, Chris.
All thanks to Chris, who was like 10 steps ahead. And honestly, probably wrong. But we'll give it to him.
Okay.
We'll give it to him.
Well, now we know that this square above the 4 can't be a 5. That's 6, 7, 8, or 9.
Yeah. Well,
And likewise, the other fortress square to the left is also 6, 7, 8, 9. Not.
Wait.
Oh,
wait, which one?
that one too, yes, but.
Mm.
Oh, we have a 6, 7, 8, 9 triple. That one also can't be a 5. Which means we know where the 5 goes in that row, that column. In column
Hang on,
4.
wait, slow down. That can't be a 5.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
stop.
no, yeah. That can be a 5.
Yep.
This would have to be 1, 2, 3,
A
or
1.
4, and it can't be. This can't.
It can't be anything. That one also. We have a 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruple in
Yeah.
the column. We have a 5 and the 4 at the top now. Oh, that does a lot for us. Start with the 4th column. On the end of the thermometer, it has to be a 5.
Yeah.
And then the one to the right, it has to be a 4.
Yep.
Then the 6, 7, 8, 9s. 6, 7 in the center means we can't have a 6. And
Oh man.
in the center box.
In the
In the
wait,
center box, you got the 6, 7.
yeah, this one.
So the ones on the outside of it can't be 6.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay.
This can't be 9.
Okay.
If this is 8, this is double 9, which is allowed.
Yeah, we already. Yeah, so now we know we have an 8, 9. Yep, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay.
8, 9 pair there.
Oof.
Wait, did I remove 6 incorrectly from here by accident? No.
I don't know when you removed the 6, but it is correct to not have a 6 there. Same with the one to the right of it.
Yeah, because that'd be a 7, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
There's
yeah.
only.
So that is a 6. Bam, bam, bam.
Why? Oh, you got a 7, 8, 9 triple now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we've got 7.
That then puts a 7 in the center box and gives us an 8, 9 pair in that row.
Yeah.
And that gives us a 6 and a 5 in the center box.
Oh yeah. No. Oh, it's like I said. 5,
Yep.
6. Yeah. 5, 1, 2. Oh, so
That gives us a 3 or a 4.
I'm just here to
Which
look
is,
pretty, man.
Which takes away that.
Does the wait, the 4 and the 5 in box number 2 means that the middle and end of the thermometer can't have a 5 or a 4, which changes the range that the thermometer the one on the left and the one on the right, I guess. But yeah, you can remove 5 and 4 from those possibilities.
It doesn't take anything out of the rest of the squares right now, because you
No,
can
it's-
still have 5, 6. You can still have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
It just takes 4 and 5 out of that one square.
You're right. Yeah. Ah, beans.
Sorry. That was a good spot. It's yeah.
It's always good to point out the regular Sudoku stuff, because when you're looking at all the fancy stuff,
especially
it's
with
really
me.
easy to miss
Yeah.
the normal Sudoku things like that.
It
where you're just
really is,
eliminating
yeah.
options.
And I know so much about missing the regular stuff.
Okay.
It is. I suck at the regular Sudoku.
To the right of the 6 on the fortress is a 3, 4, 5. I think it's worth writing that down anyway.
Yep. 1, 2. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
Okay.
So this is 7, 8, 9 here.
Riddle me this. Where does 6 go in row 5?
That's if 6 is. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, because if 6 goes here, this has to be 7, 8, or 9. It can't be. And 6
Yep.
can't go here by Sudoku. So 6 is there.
Yep.
So we can pencil that in.
It does also lock 6 as being on that top thermometer.
Yes.
I would also probably.
But-
Here we go. I've got a digit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
The thermometer on the right side in the center
On the right side, this
goes
one.
2, 3, 4, and then 3, 4, 5, and that gives us a 3, 4, 5 triple in the box,
Ooh,
Oh,
which gives us a 2.
nice.
look at you.
And then that reflects back. Yep.
Aren't you fancy?
And then
That can be a 3.
Yep. Nice, and that's still nice for now.
Look at you.
Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Getting quite fancy, aren't
2 is locked on the right side of that thermometer up the top there.
we? Yeah.
Mhm. 1 is now locked in row 3 into 2 squares.
Row 3.
Yeah, because of in box 3, and
Oh.
it's in box 3. It is locked
Sorry.
into row 3.
Yes.
Those
Yeah.
2 squares.
Right.
Sorry,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm with
Which
you.
then goes back to box 1, and bam.
God, you're so good. You're so good.
How does he do it?
How does he do it, indeed?
That makes that a 3. So the 1, same thing. That's a 3. That square you were just looking at.
This one.
Well, that is a 3 as well. But you're going out of order.
I'm going out of order.
Okay. You were just looking at the 1s. You put the 2 in the bright spot, but you didn't put the 3 when you used the 1s in column 3.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
pencil marked in
Yeah.
the 1s, you put the 2 in, and you didn't
Yeah.
put the
There
3
you go.
in.
Yeah. There you go. I
And then
thought
you
I
can
thought
use
we
the
had
3 in
I thought we
box.
figured out that the 3 had to be followed by the 1 too. But actually, no, 4 could be.
It does too, actually. No, you were
Yeah.
right, but
I thought we
you were
figured that
still
out
going.
earlier.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Same thing. Multiple ways to solve though.
Yeah.
The 3 in box 4 gives you some stuff. Those 3s give you a lot. You might as well you can take your time filling in those regular Sudokus.
Oh, you know how much I love my regular Sudoku.
Now we take. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a few things here. I'll let me know when you need the next step. But I think you can do a lot here with those numbers we just got in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at your top left box, you can do a lot real quick. Especially with the 2s, yep. And then that 2 reflect, yep. And then that, yep. Beautiful.
Mhm.
The 1 looks down and places the 1 in box 9.
Yep.
I would. What else can we do? The 4, you might as well reflect up into the. Just to be neat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
And then
can't
that
be a
6 can't be on the end of the thermometer. Yep.
Yeah.
That's.
The end of the bottom left thermometer has to be 6, 7, 8, 9, I think. Because you lose the 4. Oh no,
Yeah.
not the 5.
I think there's actually a lot of things here. So it's at least 5,
yeah.
but it can't be a 5. Oh no, it can't be a 5 still. Never mind.
It can be a
1, 2,
6.
4, 5.
Yeah, it can't be a 6 because that's 6 there.
Okay.
Yeah.
The thermometer on the right side at the bottom is very interesting.
This one.
Well, just that square's options are above the 2 is 3, 6, 7.
Yeah, because it can't be 8 or 9 because then this would have
3 instead of the 2, but yeah.
I don't know what this redeem does, but I'm redeeming it.
going
C. I think that's Valorant,
that's
right?
Valorant. That's Valorant. That's just the sort of.
Wait, you've pencil marked it wrong.
Oh, you're
It's
right.
3, 6, 7.
Gotta remember to cycle out your redeems there, bud.
Oh no, I purposely leave it in because, well, 1, I'm lazy. 2, I have like no redeems anyway.
That's fair.
So
I'm so used to it because so I share my channel with my partner, so
Right,
we
yeah.
have different redeems for each of us, and also we have a redeem that lets viewers make new redeems, so we have 1 million redeems at this point.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
Oh, it's so fun.
I'm gonna do that.
I think that's a great redeeming factor.
Hey, nice.
Viewer rewards, channel points. Manage rewards and channels. Add new custom reward. Make a new channel point reward. Yeah. And how much does that cost for you?
Oh.
Let's go 3,000.
Lake mate, once you're done with that, I've got another digit.
Let's go 3,000 because that feels like a lot of people will abuse that because the people have stuff stacked up quite a bit. Please name a Pokemon after you. I'll name a I can name a Pokemon after you.
Oh, you did a Squirtle. I love that.
Rodeo.
Do you want another digit there?
Nah. Sorry, Brody.
Pokemon not
Sorry,
found.
Brody. You got another digit?
Alrighty. Yes, I do indeed.
Right then.
Where in row 7 does the 2 go?
There.
And then that reflects up to the top.
It does, doesn't it?
Good
Oh,
stuff.
very nice.
Good stuff. I've got a 3-4 pair in column 2.
1, 2. Yeah, you do. You do. You're right. So this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. God, you're so smart, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Oh.
Where does the 3 go in row 7, mate?
Oh, no idea, mate. Could be there. Could be anywhere, really.
Alright.
So where does the 3 go in box 3, mate?
Mate, where could it be?
Mate, where could it be? It can't be here or here by regular Sudoku. If it's here or here, then that's gonna be like 2.5.
Thermometer breaks.
Oh, something's wrong in the neighborhood.
Something's weird, which means that comes down to be another 3.
Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
How did you get the 3 in the middle right thermometer?
Regular Sudoku.
This one?
So we
was a
worked
while
out
back.
that 4, 5 was on the left thermometer, so that square could only be 3. Is the only option left.
Gotcha.
Placing a 4 there because if it went, the only 2 options are.
Yeah.
If it's
that's
here,
what
that
the
would
order
have to
is.
be
You're
again
correct.
like a 3, and it doesn't work.
Oh yeah, so that absolutely has to be a 4, yeah.
Same. You can do the same logic with the 5s in that box.
Oh yeah, the 5 is down there.
Actually, 5 is just regular Sudoku.
5 is just regular Sudoku at this point, but then 5 goes across to the left and does a little more revealing and poking, and actually is really big, so it lets us place a 6 in that column.
In what, in this column?
Column 2.
Oh yeah, so it does. That's not 6. This is 7.
Also, that thermometer cannot end in a 9.
That's true. Well, that took a while to spot, didn't it? Whoops.
Wasn't paying enough attention to it.
Whoopsie daisy.
Bum-bum-ba-dum.
My bad.
4, 5, 4, 7 is the other spot on that thermometer.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not pencil mark it in? Why not? Why not? Get in there. That's still
Yeah.
3, and I don't see an issue. This 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9 here. That's not an issue. Yeah, not an issue. Yet.
Wait, you can remove the 3 from the top middle right thermometer because the. Oh my god, I have to work backwards to what I just did.
Top, middle.
I'm doing
right
that.
thermometer.
I'm putting that in for the time being.
Yeah.
By virtue of 5s are here and here.
Which one's the top, middle, right thermometer?
Sorry, yeah. So, box 2,
Box 2.
that thermometer has to be 1 because there's a 3. There can't be a 3 anywhere in the top right box except for in front of the 2 in the thermometer because there's a 3 in the right column. There's the 3 there.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that has to be the 3
Yeah, that's
Yep.
a
because nowhere else can have a
Hey,
higher
look,
value.
You did it again. You spotted something that's just regular Sudoku that we missed.
You spotted regular Sudoku.
Well, technically that was also the thermometer, but yeah, I feel proud of myself. I did something.
Get in.
And that also means down the very bottom you can solve that 1-2 pair.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh man.
Oh, 1's here now. Is that all the 1s?
Here we go. Here's something interesting in
row 2?
row.
It has to be, yeah.
Row
It's
3.
normal Sudoku.
In row 3.
Row 3.
7, 8, 9.
Can't be a 9 though. So it's a 7 or an 8.
Yeah.
Which means the square left to it can't be a 7. Which gives us an 8, 9 pair in that column.
Oh,
And with the 6
we don't
already,
need the
we can
6 there.
place a 7.
7.
Nice.
7.
which gives
Oh,
us a 6,
yeah.
which we could have already got actually,
Which means
but
that's
we
not a
weren't.
7. So
And that gives us another 7 up the top as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. And that.
And that gives us an 8, and that gives us a 9, and that gives us an 8, and a 9, and 8.
Yeah, we have a lot of 7, 8, 9
We got-
pairs and
we
8,
got-
9
Let's
pairs.
start with that 7 in row 3, please, Mr. Lake.
Yeah. 8
And
there.
go from
9.
I think this is just a solved puzzle at this point.
We didn't have to swordfish.
there. No, we didn't have to use the swordfish in the
I
end.
thought for
Interesting.
sure we'd have to swordfish.
I also thought that would be a swordfish. I'm gonna see if they use a swordfish.
GM cheese. GM
Oh, man.
shop. Shop, get in.
That cannot be an.
Shop, get
that-
in.
If that's a 9, then
Hello,
the
Shep.
thermometer in the top right has to be 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Nine's here.
A 5 in the bottom left.
Um,
There's a lot of just filling in stuff at this point.
Yeah, this is just like a solved puzzle, essentially.
1, 2,
We're just
3,
working
4,
on it.
5, 6, 8, 9 here. 8, 9, 8. 8 is 7, 9 here, so that's 6. That's 7. That's 6. 7.
Yeah,
9,
exactly.
7, 8. 1, 5.
5.
8. Yep. Nope. Well, I'm lazy. There we go.
Yeah,
I'm lazy.
we've already solved it.
I'm
Like
lazy.
this is.
I'm lazy. There we go.
Interesting. I'm looking at
An
the
hour.
comments of the video, and it says there was a swordfish.
This reminds me of the time Kirby. was
Puzzle
shooting
doesn't
Kirby.
include
Yeah.
a solution.
That's fine. Yeah, we got it right because you can.
No, you can do it without a swordfish.
There you go.
There is a swordfish in it, but
Wow.
Is there a swordfish in it?
apparently.
Huh. I'm gonna go have a look.
I'm also having a quick look.
I don't have enough of knowledge to understand if there's a swordfish in here, except if it's like tasty.
Let's go have a look. Right. What have we got? Oh, actually. Oh no, reaction content. I'm gonna skip through real quick, see if I can figure out. He'll surely color in his swordfish.
Yeah, it's at like 30 minutes in.
30 minutes in.
Yeah.
Alright, Mark. Oh, he's happy. He's chuffed to bits. Where's your swordfish?
Now,
We did it without the
lines in
swordfish.
those
There you go.
columns can only go in those cells, and that is there's got to be 2 of them.
How to storm a Sudoku fortress. I like that title.
Oh, I love the the titles are so good.
If you're interested in learning more about these Sudokus, this channel is really good. It's two
Cracking the cryptic.
middle-aged,
This is
two middle-aged British men that just solve Sudokus.
That
it's,
sounds
and other
so
puzzles.
pleasant.
it is an awesome channel.
Cracking
Yeah.
the cryptic. I'm going to go subscribe right now
Yeah.
and keep it open in a
This-
tab.
this
so
is
that
where
I
I-
can-
this is where I get
Oh no,
my-
you're not signed in. I was about to say you're not subscribed, but
I'm not signed in because this is
Yeah,
my
you're not
stream.
signed in.
This is my browser that I use for streaming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's
They
like
got
a
a lot.
it's 2 daily Sudoku videos.
and then also
think.
they started doing Wordle stuff. I don't watch the Wordle stuff, but and then yeah, they have all sorts of different length of videos and variety
Yeah.
of Sudoku. So in general, the shorter the video, the easier it is. And when I find Sudoku streams, like I got this one from here, and I saw 40 minutes. That's about the limit I go to when I stream these. When I go through and try to find them. Yeah, there's a lot of different ones. Well, that was a really long one, not that long ago. 1 hour. That's not that.
There's a 1 hour 10 one.
There's a 1 hour 10 one there.
Induction.
Wow.
Yeah, they
The lie detector. Interesting.
yeah. This is the lie detectors are that's where the
If you
clues
want
are
some of the
lying.
easier puzzles, the ones that say gas in the title,
Yeah.
like
There's a
Or
bunch.
just
generally
gaslighting you.
approachables. I think it's
It's-
generally approachable Sudokus, so
Yeah.
it's meant to be easier ones to do. Like each of the gas videos have like 5 puzzles in it.
Yo, I love Initial D.
Oh, genuinely
Open one of the
approachable
gas
Sudokus.
puzzles up, maybe. Yeah, that's what it is.
I thought it was going to be something like gaslighting, like
No.
just
Nah,
lying to you.
If you open one of those up and demonstrate, we can probably solve one in a couple minutes if you
We could probably get
reckon.
through a gas puzzle, but first,
want to do a gas.
let's do a Squirtle. Let's do a Squirtle. Go on. Oh, Brody's
Or a
gone.
Corio.
Or a Corio?
Yeah.
Oh, which one?
Do fire flying. Fire's pretty common.
Alright. Oh, it's Gen 8.
Ooh.
That's a good find.
Hey, nice.
And it's not fire or flying, and it's taller in it. God. Ice Skew. No. Oh, yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Ice
I mean,
Skew.
you want a dual type just because.
Yeah, no, you want to find a single type, because if you guess a single type, it will tell you
Oh,
whether or
right,
not,
you're right.
it will tell you whether or
Yeah.
not it's single type. It's not single
Okay,
type.
so now we want dual types.
There you go, and now it's shorter than Ice Skew.
And I have not played Gen 8, so I'm going to be useless.
Oh, that's okay. Snake, what you got?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me look at this. Gen 8 dual type.
Not
What's
fire,
ice?
ice, or
Flying.
Try Toxtricity.
I thought that might be. Oh no, no.
Oh no, it's
whoops.
bigger, but it's lighter.
It's supposed to be lighter than. Oh no! Wait, no, hang on. It's supposed to be. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Toxel.
Yeah.
Toxel.
Try.
The Toxel doesn't work. Raffle. No.
What about Indeedee?
Indeed.
Indeed.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
nice,
pretty good.
Nice. Oh, short.
Even lighter. It has to be a
lighter.
bug type then, right?
What's Appleton?
I think Appleton's quite short. Yeah. Appleton's really short.
Morgrim.
Ooh.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah. Hey.
Oh
Hey.
man, good call.
Get in. All right, cool.
I wish I knew enough about Pokemon to do that. I just had to go by the tag searching.
I don't know if I can do a longer one because I'm probably going to be calling it soon.
Oh, that's alright. But this one's actually called Missing though. We'll do a gas one.
Yeah, I can stay for a gas puzzle or two,
Gas.
and then I'll have to call it a night because I have work at 6:30. Well, I have to get up at 6:30 for work rather. But
what do you want? Hi Mark, Star Product.
Oh, hi Mark.
Hi Mark. It's a regular Sudoku. How I set gas. Outside. What do we want?
Let's do. Let's do Hi Mark.
Oh, hi Mark.
Oh, hi Mark.
Hey Mark.
I think it's got some new rules that we haven't done today.
What the fuck is this?
That's true. It does. Hey Mark. Right, so.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Would you like to do the rules explanation?
Yeah, I'll do the rules explanation. So, these two cells that are separated by an X, they've got a sum to 10 because X in Roman numerals is 10. Same with these. These two cells will sum to 5. And then these circles, well, the fact that there's 4 in the circle makes these a lot more powerful than usual. But basically, if there's a digit in a circle here, then it has to appear in one of the cells that the circle
One of the
touches.
4 surrounding cells.
Yeah, so that means that
Which means that
this
for
would
every
have
single
to
one
be-
of these circles, you can fill in the 4 squares around it to be those 4 cells.
Can I say something that I found already?
Yes.
Go for it.
In I think box 8, that V, top middle has to be 1 or 2, and the one next to it has to be 4 or 3.
Yes. Well done.
Correct.
Well done.
Hey, I did it.
Something you can do with the V's is they will always be either 1 and 4 or 2 and 3 because that's the only 2 ways to make 5.
Mm-hmm.
So any of the V's you can fill in immediately as 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I only got there from the circles.
Yeah, the circles is what helped you to differentiate that, which is a good thing to pick up on.
Yeah.
So ideally, the next thing you'll do to start is to fill in every single one of these.
Yeah. Actually, I'll. Yeah. 6, 7, 8,
Yeah,
9,
we can do some math on that X.
2, 6, 8, 9.
Yeah, I love circles.
1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 4. Nah, I'm getting ahead of myself. 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
You can remove the 7 from box 2, bottom right.
Yeah. Now there's a bunch that you can go and remove because of the ones that don't overlap.
So
Like you can just place
that's a 9.
that one. You can just place the 9 because
Yeah.
it's the only overlapping digit between the two circles.
Yeah.
Yep.
We got any more of that?
Yeah, that one you
Can't
can
be
remove 7.
That can't be a 7. That can't be a 5. Yeah. Oh, I
Or
Mercury said the stream started 2 hours ago,
Hey,
and you haven't
Merc.
even placed one number on
Hey,
the
Merc.
Sudoku board.
Merc,
this is our third Sudoku.
Merc, you better back off. We placed a 9. What more do you
This
want?
is our third Sudoku anyway.
Yeah.
No, we placed a 9. 2 hours.
Yeah, that was a tough 9.
Alrighty. Let's see. The bottom right V has to be a 2 and a 3 because the 2 can't. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 triple. Hello.
What
Hello.
the?
Hey,
And
Maddie.
they-
Hey, Maddie, welcome. We are live
Welcome
on
to the
twitch.tv
stream.
/I_is_cheesecake.
Get in.
Oh,
Get in, Maddie.
oops!
No, you're
Yeah.
No, you're
fine.
allowed to be here.
I didn't know you were streaming.
Don't worry.
That is okay.
You can remove in box 2. You can remove 2 from the bottom middle because that has to add up to 10, and there's not
Yes.
an 8 in the other one. And then similarly, you can remove 3. Yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can also remove the 2 from that side of the X because the 2 has to be in that set of 4 cells around the circle.
Oh yeah. So that's 1, 4. So that's not 8. That's 6 or 9.
Yep. Which
Oh, that
then
can't be a 5.
gives-
Oh, that can't be a 1. And that can't be
Yep.
a 6.
Okay, see, I like Sudoku, but this is making my brain hurt.
This is an easy one.
Yeah.
It's just you need to learn the rules first. So the rules for this one, Maddie, if there's a V between 2 cells, the cells have to add up to 5. If there's an X, they have to add up to 10. And then the cells surrounding the circle have to contain those digits in the circle.
Yep.
Hmm.
And then the rest
So
is just normal
it looks
Sudoku.
like a lot more right now because we've already filled a bunch of stuff in, so it looks really intense. But when it was empty, it was a lot easier to understand why all the numbers were placed where they were.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Real quick, just want to say box 6, top left, nice.
Wait, what? Where? Huh?
Uh,
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah, right, yeah, yeah, right, yeah.
OMG, Maddie says, Shup says hi, Maddie.
Shup says hi.
Shup
Shup.
says hi.
And I fucking miss Maddie.
I miss Shup, yo.
Shup, get in.
Shup can join and
Shup,
say
get
hi.
in.
Shup
But
can
I
always jump
imagine
in.
Shup is busy right now,
He can always-
Shup, I love you.
is my guess.
I think Shup should simply not be busy.
That's true.
True. That
True.
would have fixed the last decade. Yo!
Oh, there's Shup.
Oh,
That
Hog.
Hey
Woo.
friends, hi.
Shup
All
hog,
right.
hog.
Now we've got a party.
Yeah.
Merc, that's a
Hell
terrible idea.
There ain't no party like a Sudoku party.
You should make a
Um,
Sudoku
yeah.
where the guys took place. The
Here for long.
Sudoku?
I will not be helping at all with this, but I'm just happy to be
Oh,
here.
okay. Awesome.
Just
Me
happy
too,
to be there.
bestie.
Oh.
In column 3, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4 quadruple.
No, I've sorted even something better.
Oh,
at
have
that.
you?
Look at this. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, that works too. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 triple.
4. 1, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Can't be a
That's a 6.
6. Gives you a 7 8 pair.
oh, I see.
Regardless.
Okay.
Oh,
Take one out of that. That gives you the 3. That gives you the 2. That gives you the 3. That gives you the 7. That gives you the 8. That gives you the 2. And you're off.
Yeah.
Off to the races.
And the game's over.
1, 4, 1, 4, 3. Who's that?
2.
2, yep.
2, 3 gets taken out of that one. That becomes a 1,
5.
5.
This should make it.
You can place a 6 in the 6, 7, 8, 9 circle.
Sorry, I got distracted by Merc. In the
You
6,
can place a lot of things actually at the circles.
where are we? I got distracted by Merc. Oh, right.
Yep,
This. Sorry,
six.
I looked at the wrong 6, 7, 8,
Wrong
9
6,
circle.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Your 1, 2, 3, 4. You can place the 1 and the 3.
4.
That gives you the
six.
5, and that gives you the 3.
Yeah.
My brain
Do all that
definitely hurts.
stuff.
Now.
Yeah. This is why they called. Yeah. I can see now why this is
They're
gas.
called, yeah. It's
Break
gas
neck
because
pace.
if you know what you're doing, you can speed run these.
You can remove 3 from box 3. And that also removes the 7.
Yep.
Like, I almost have 15,000 channel points.
Mate,
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit.
get in.
You can place a 7 on the 6, 7, 8, 9 top
Dude, do
right
you
one.
know how many going C's that is?
That's a lot of going C's.
That's
Mate, I
Shup, there's a new
15K
redeem.
added
divided
a
by
new redeem thanks to Feather.
500.
I
Yeah.
had a pretty cool new one.
Oh yeah.
You can make a
Did
new
you
channel
actually
point.
add that midstream?
Yeah.
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah, you did.
That's 30
You're an
going
inspiration.
C's.
It is a lot of going
Oh
C's.
yeah. I'm glad I was able to give you that idea.
The 2-5 in the bottom box can be solved by regular Sudoku,
Wait, what's the new one like?
and then that does that, and then that gives you that.
It's
Yep.
make a channel point reward.
1, 2 in the
So
X on the top
stupid.
right can be solved by regular Sudoku.
Where? Sorry? Here?
Yeah, you got a 1 on the left side of
Oh, yeah.
that row, so you can just 2, and then that bang bang, and now it's
Ladies
just gonna be regular.
and fucking gentlemen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now we've finished all of the clues, so at this point it's just regular Sudoku
It
to
is.
solve it out.
Yeah, my favorite.
And this is a pretty easy Sudoku,
Shut,
judging from the
shut
looks.
redeemed going C. Huh. Bad news. Actually, wait, no. Aha! You can put letters in this
Hey!
Oh my gosh, you can?
now. You can go C.
That's crazy.
Let's go.
Let's go. You didn't do that for my going C redeem.
I forgot that you had the letter tool until
Why do you have letters in this?
I don't know. Actually, no. I think they can be used in place of. They're another way of just saying like, I don't know. Let's say there was
Put the A next to a 1, see if it
Hey,
conflicts.
like,
it
No,
doesn't conflict.
there must be word puzzles
I've
or
redeemed
something.
something, like,
What have you redeemed? What do you want the channel? Oh wait, no, I need to add a. Oh, what channel point would you want to redeem? I think I made that wrong. I think I need to
can you do multiples? If not, then just do that.
5, 5, 5, 5 stall.
Ah,
Good.
okay.
If you can't do 5, 5, 5, 5, then
Yeah,
just,
that's a good one.
Yep. You just have to stop whatever you're doing and speedrun a gas Sudoku.
Add a new custom reward.
That
Solve
could be bad depending on what you're playing.
Alright,
gas.
potentially once you finish the current game you're in, you have to stop and speedrun a gas Sudoku.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Maybe not in the middle of a Valorant match or something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, at the end of the game.
Yeah. No, sorry team, gotta solve a Sudoku. Be right back.
Well, how much was it? Sorry, 5555.
5.
Yeah.
If you can do that, otherwise just
Yeah, I can do it.
5500.
Yeah, you can make it
Yeah.
anything.
You can make it whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right. Create. There you go. And also, I realized I need to make a new channel point. What I need to make it so you can actually have to put in text. There we go.
Please don't
God.
redeem this on your 100,000 redeem.
Merc has already redeemed it. And we're already solving a
We're
gas
already.
Sudoku.
we are, I think Merc's just telling us to solve it better.
Merc wants us to solve another one after this, apparently.
Merc's annoyed that we've stopped solving the Sudoku and started talking.
You're not doing a good enough job at this
They need-
gas puzzle.
they need to
I
get
think you
back
need
to
to do
work.
better.
A waste of points.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
You could solve that for
Yep, there we go. Five's there.
Oh man.
Thanks, Merc. Oh, one's there or there, so that's.
You can unhighlight the one in the 4. That doesn't do anything, but it would make me happy.
Yeah,
Thank you.
there you go. There was, yeah, I was gonna do some more
You are
advanced.
overcomplicating the puzzle.
I was
It's a
overcomplicating.
gas puzzle.
Yeah, I was gonna do some
Yeah.
overcomplicated stuff.
Gotcha.
This is the life. One,
We're just
two,
testing Lake's regular Sudoku skills now.
Wait, you need 3 and a 7 up in here? Yeah. Can that be solved?
3 and 7.
No.
7 up. Like the soda?
Not bad. Yeah.
Wait, 3.
I'm pausing.
You have a 3-7 pair in that box. Bottom
H box.
box 8 bottom left. Yeah, because 3 and 7 is
Yeah.
in middle right and the middle. Yeah.
6, 8,
6 to 8.
Yeah.
5, 6, 8,
Excuse
5,
me.
6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
8, 9.
Yep. 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Yeah. Oh, there you go. 7.
Hey.
Hey, not bad. Oh, that means that that's 9 and that's 7. This is actually that's I don't know. No, it's not that complicated, but I thought this feels on the verge of gas. It feels like there's actually a decent amount of.
I mean, this one was genuinely approachable for me. He's never heard of
Yeah.
any
Yeah,
of these
that
new
kind
rules,
of
so
proved. Yeah,
I think I would have been able to solve this. So I think that's a good one.
this was very simple. Like
Yeah.
in terms of the complicated stuff we've dealt with, like this is
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the whole point of the gas puzzles is often to help introduce people to the
Hey.
new rules and
Yeah, as someone who do not know how to
Yeah.
swordfish, this is
Nice.
approachable.
Feather picked a bunch of this stuff up real quick. Like it
Yeah.
did the job.
Nice.
And I've also been following along, so it's not like
Yeah.
I fell off at any point.
Oh,
Merc just made a new channel point reward.
100. Tell a
no.
funny joke. I don't know funny jokes, Merc.
That's also not many
That is
points.
one of the that would have to be way higher than 100 because
Yeah,
it
that's-
is hard to just tell a joke.
You can't
Lake's
tell.
not funny.
Yeah.
Ouch!
Yeah, I'm not
Holy
funny.
shit!
You can't just tell a joke on command like that.
Ladies and gentlemen, burn Lake to the ground now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Shop is banned from all my streams in the future. That-
Okay, no more subs for you, I
No.
guess. Whatever.
No, never
Oh.
mind, never mind, never mind, never mind, never mind. I'm joking, I'm joking, I'm joking. Imagine not being funny. Oh, I'm sure you can imagine that, Merc.
Most people don't have to imagine.
Oh!
I don't have to imagine.
Maddie, you're super funny. You make me giggle and laugh with glee.
And chuckle.
Maddie, you give me a good chortle.
Maddie, you make me go.
Weh.
Wah.
Just gonna look at the digits in order. Nothing there. 2. What have you got for me? Oh, cool.
Oh, there you go. And then that solves bottom left.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's all the 2s done. Woohoo. 3s.
Let's go.
Anything cool in the 3 department? Yes, there is. This is 6 or 9. That's 6. That's 9.
It's yeah.
And that's
It's
7. And that's 9. And that's 6. And that's 8. And that's 6. Type. Typing's hard. That's 3. And that's 1. And that's 7. And that's 3. And that's 7. And this is just
Solved puzzle
1, 2,
stage.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
9 and 1, and
One.
bottom is 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. 1 and 7. 1, 7. 1, 2, 3,
8
4,
and
8,
5.
4, 8. Yeah.
8 and 4, yeah.
Not done yet. 4, 8.
Surprisingly.
Wow. We'll get there.
We can probably solve some in top right,
1,
and
2,
that'll
3.
give it all away.
4 and 6. Here we go. 6 here. Oh, sorry, not 3 and 6. 4 and 6. 46.
Not that matters. You're about to
Yeah,
solve it.
yeah. Not that it matters. Just 8, 4, 9, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Of course, it was at the.
And
there
1.
we go. 15. 1548.
Let's go.
Nice.
Make tell a funny. Imagine not being funny. The best ginger once said on live stream during a captain's game when he chose me onto his team that I may not be good at the game, but at least I'm funny. Wow, you held on to that for like how long?
That must have been years ago.
That must have been so long ago,
Yeah.
and you've been riding that high, Merc?
I walked into a grocery store the other day and I saw a sign that said employees wanted. So I went past the cashiers to the manager and I said I found them.
I saw highest cheesecake at a grocery store once.
What was I doing?
Okay, I think I do actually have to go.
Oh, you know.
But it has been really fun. And I will definitely, if you stream in the server again, I'll definitely come in again.
Yeah, me and Brody do these from time to time.
All
We
right.
knew we
I'll,
did.
We might
and I'll
do,
catch you. I'll
doing
catch you
it in
whenever you're
him.
live next.
do it in here might actually be a good move because we usually just choose a random Discord that we're in that usually no one actually goes in. But
Yeah.
Throw a dart.
I'm going to train in the dark arts on
Oh,
that
yes.
The
on that
dark
YouTube
arts of
channel.
Sudoku.
In the dark arts of Sudoku. So next time I will be a force to be helpful with, hopefully. But yeah, I hope you have a good time.
Thank you.
Chat. Wonderful talking to you guys. Have a good one.
Play Pokemon.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank
for
you.
I'll head
this.
out too, so you'll have to
Alright.
find some other funny man. That's
Oh.
not me.
It's okay, we've got
Yeah.
Sharp.
All right. Later,
I'm-
buds.
Yep, that's
The,
me.
the actual comedian.
I'm going to kill the stream and leave as well.
Oh no. Or it might be ending it
Blake's
then.
gonna have to change the title. It will not be Sudoku Fun with Brodio anymore.
Oh.
There will not be a Brodio.
Oh, probably end. That was a lot. Make it play
Are you-
Pokemon.
are you
I saw
ending?
Merc. We can do make Pokemon FFA, but that will
What did you
require
say, Shut?
Oh,
4
that
people.
would mean you need three people around at all times.
Yeah. And also that means actually do I have Showdown on it? No, I do have it. Oh, hey Darren. What are you doing there?
Alright.
We can do make Pokemon FFA one, I guess. It can be like a random one. And are random Pokemon FFAs fun? Like against random people? I don't know if they would be.
Oh, can you do those?
I don't
didn't
know
even
that,
that
but
was a
you
thing.
can also just
You can.
Probably not as fun as having 3 people around.
Yeah.
I was doing FFAs earlier where it was just random Pokemon on Showdown,
Yeah.
but FFA with your friends and just playing that.
You could do it with
Yeah.
viewers. I could. Yeah, we can do it. Sure.
If you just did the Showdown random battles and asked for people's IGNs, you could invite them to it.
Okay,
Have
yeah.
you been doing Sudoku for 3 hours?
Yeah.
Yes.
How long does it take to do one? Like an hour?
Yeah, one of them did.
The first two both took. The first one was that we explained Lake Sudoku that he made, so we took our
Oh.
time explaining it. And the second puzzle, the one we actually did and solved, took about an hour.
God damn.
And then this last one took 15 minutes, but we've kind of also sat around chatting a decent bit and not actively solving the Sudoku. So
I see.
yeah, depends on the puzzle, depends how smart we are, and how quickly we get it.
There you go, Mark. I made it a lot more expensive because, well, yeah. 100 to do a Pokemon FFA, which takes a while. Quite a bit.
Yeah, 5,000 is reasonable.
That seems fair for one.
Now that that's happened, I'm going to go to sleep.
I think I'll end it there too, because
Good night,
Because,
Brodio.
yeah, I have to get up for work in 6.5 hours. Yay!
Hooray!
there's just a
Uh,
Darren on the screen. Whoops.
Until
It never
the
picked.
next
He's
Sudoku
he's
stream,
just in
hey?
the void.
It never picked up that I
Nowhere
Bye,
to go.
Nautilus. Good night,
Uh,
Merc.
He's gone. Ooh.
He's back.
Fare thee well.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna edit that. Please don't go, Brody. Unlucky. We're all going now, I think. Unfortunately, Merc. Ah.
I would have stayed, but
Yeah, you also don't enjoy Sudoku that much.
yeah, but I like hanging out with you.
That's true. I think I'll stop streaming though. 3 hours for streaming is pretty lengthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
Alright.
enough.
Bye, Merc. Bye, everyone else, but especially Merc.
Bye, chat. And Merc.
I pick favorites. FFA, you didn't redeem the FFA. You just made the point reward. I'm gonna end it now before you redeem it
You
because
gotta
then I have to
end
do an
stream
FFA.
quick.